Douglas DC-6. It was designed to carry passengers in luxurious comfort between the world's great cities. New York, London, Paris. An elegant aircraft for a more elegant age. And naturally, we're going to take it somewhere completely different. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Welcome to the start of another week. Welcome to Hab territory, where it's still hot as... Right, but the good thing is, well, we're here to flight sim, friends. Yes, part 4 of Prop Job, where we take the mighty DC-6 to those places you just shouldn't. And tonight it is the infamous Courchevel here in France. It's an Altiport, built in the 60s. And your man built a restaurant right beside the runway. He was a genius, this lad, right? It's one of these kind of iconic airports everyone in aviation knows. I mean, you have your Leclerc, you have them all. Saba, St. Bart's, you know. But Courchevel is a very interesting place because it has hosted the final line of the Tour de France for a number of different years. And it's just so very unusual. It has an 18% friggin' slope, right, and a relatively short runway. Now, on paper, within a few decimal points, it is possible to put a DC-6 down here. Of course, this airport, you might have seen it in such movies as... What was that out of Simpsons? Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You might remember me. But anyway, it was in Tomorrow Never Dies, starring Pierce Brosnan as Bond. James Bond. And it was the airport they used for the illegal arms dealing crowd. And they flew an L-39 off the Right, that's where we're going. So tonight we get to be James Bond. I look like him, I'd stop. But anyway, right, that's the plan of attack. Now, but along the way, we're going to see some beautiful places to build up our confidence. We're going to depart here out of Marseille, and we're going to head down the French coast along the Riviera, and we'll be passing over places like Monaco and Cannes and stuff. Then we're going to ramble into Italy for just a minute, and then we're heading off into the Alps. It's going to be a good one, and it'd be interesting to see how this machine behaves itself, you know. So that's the crack. Anyway, I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. I was busy. I was in the vet today. Oh, Jay's waiting to tell you. So I was out strimming in my garden. Yeah, strimming, right? You know what a strimmer does. This is on Thursday, right? And a bit of a pain in my arm. You know, it's like, the arm is sore after the strimming manoeuvre. Thought no more of it. Then on Friday, had a bit of a niggle kind of in this region of the upper dorsimus. I was like, that's not very good. I'll see how I go on Saturday. Saturday, yeah, that feeling of just something is still there. And a bit of, oh Jesus, I said. So then yesterday, I was all right-ish, did a bit of work, went out for a walk last night to, you know, get the old heart rate up there. She's pumping well, no bother at all. So I said, right, I may ring the vet. So I rang this morning. It's Murph. I need to come in. Come in quick. So anyway, went through the normal MOT or NCT, right? The national car test. But for the human, they take your bloods, they make you do weird maneuvers and exercises and lie you down on the bed and they hit certain things and reflexes and put you on a weighing scales and stand you up to the wall and tell you what you've been doing wrong for the last number of years. And then they said, you may go into hospital now. I was like, just go. No, you may, because they can do a different test that we can't do. So they hooked me up on all the gadgets inside the doctor. You know, I said, how are we looking, doc? You know, you're grand, but like, we'll send you in anyway. Jeez. So off I went. Up to the hospital, and it's Murph. They knew who I was, of course, you know. So yeah, come on in this way. Anyway, long story short, they put me on all these different contraptions, and I had to give blood twice, and X-rays and O-rays, and anyway, the good news is, you know, you're all right. You're a muppet, you know, but you're all right. I said, well, thanks very much. I said, I feel all right, and we kind of put it down to must be muscly thingy something in the thing, right? So that was that. And then I came home, and then all this stuff arrived, which is the new friggin' right. And my hand kind of slipped about a week and a half ago, and Klarna. And well, that arrived, and it is a chongus. It's a chongus, right? I don't know. It's never just. So I have to figure out where that's going to go. And I also got one of these. Now, friends, you might say, yeah, Murph, it's a little box. It is. But this, friends, is the entirety of my audio setup in a small, neat little package. Now, I do have the Go XLR. However, there's only one microphone thingamajig, right? With this, there's two, look. Oh, yeah, look, we can put two, right? So we can put two in. And I have to... means I have to completely change in here. I'm not going to do it this week. I might do it over the weekend. I'll see. I've stuff on the weekend. But yeah, I had a very eventful day. And mother of jeez, I had to go into A&E. And like, oh my word, it's like, right. Whenever you picture, you know, A&E, you think, well, it's a modern, state-of-the-art facility. And no, it's not. You go back to the beaches of Normandy and you're right. Absolute... Your man over there exploded. There was another fella dragging most of himself on the ground. What a shocking place. And you can do nothing. When people aren't well, they have to go there. I totally get that. But man alive. Jesus. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Your health is your wealth, lads, as they always say. Do you know? And men, we're very bad at this. You know, that's what the missus told me as well. She said, you're absolutely like, you're just shocking at this. When there's nothing wrong with you, you're like, it'd be grand. Yeah, but tis but a scratch. Right. And even chatting to the GP, she said, it's shocking, like, these are absolutely brutal. I said, well, how do you know, like, we'll get over it. But yeah, seemingly very important. So now I have to go in every year. Well, as you're supposed to. A yearly checkup. That's right, friends. And I'll follow up the other thing just to to be sure. You know, as we get old, things start to, you know, I kind of got this suspicion already. The body starts turning against us as you get older, especially if you're a man, because your ear, right, if you've two of them, hair starts to grow, right? And your nose, it has nostrils, hair starts to grow. And my only idea is they're trying to link up with each other. But then your normal your head hair, well, that backs off. Yeah, I'm out of here. Come back, will you? No, we're out. And you're thinking, blast, what are you doing? But then there's reasons for it, you see. So if you are a man and you own a body, you need to get that checked out. Yearly, at least. Well, yeah, no, at least. Yeah. Once a year for your own annual checkup. And as flight simmers, for those of us who sit, you know, in a sentry position for many, oh, me hand, right? We need to, you know, worry about these things. But anyway, that's my story. That's what I got up to today. You're now fully up to date with what goes on in Murph Manor, as always. I don't keep secrets, except for that one time involving celebrities. But that's a different story. That's a story for another day. Yes. But anyway, hope you're all keeping terribly well. It's great to see you. And yes, I am looking forward to this flight. We're going to do a bit of science tonight as well. A little bit of science. Right. What I'd like to test is we're currently using the Microsoft Flight Simulator multiplayer servers, Southeast Asia or whatever, right? And by and large, it's okay-ish, but we get, from time to time, or especially I get, stutters and just not the ideal scenario when it comes to kind of model matching and the general kind of setup. Well, Say Intentions have been working on Groupie and Skynet. Skynet is a program that enables kind of this online universe where they can connect X-Plane and flights in 2020 and 2024 all together, which we've seen before with other programs, the likes of maybe JoinFS or even Unifly. However, with Say Intentions, it is free, and you can also utilize voice activity if you wish. You can put your settings in to say, hey, I'm going to tune my radio into this frequency and I want to talk and listen to real players who are operating inside this world, which can make things like, you know, learning a bit of ATC and breaking the initial mic fright makes things very easy because, well, we're a sound group of, you know, aviators. We are dead sound. We're very laid back and easygoing. So it's an option. But what I want to do tonight is just give it a proper bit of a run, just to see what it's going to be like. I want to test two things, lads. One, I want to see as many aircraft as we can get into it. And two, I want to do a comparison between using the Say Intentions injection for multiplayer with Skynet versus the default Microsoft Flight Sim. Because any tests I've done up to this time, we've had a few on both, and the performance of the default stuff in the sim is just not there yet. And we know this. We've been asking them since 2021. It's on a list somewhere. It's going to be fixed. But in the meantime, I thought, well, hey, if this works, and Say Intention said it is free, we can give it a blast and a bash. Hopefully not bash it too much, you know. So that's the plan. So don't be worrying, thinking, Jesus, but there's no more multiplayer. No, there is, don't worry. But I want to test this because this, I think, is going to be a much better alternative, especially when servers act up. And there's other bells and whistles attached, the likes of our flight planning, message boards. We can see where we're going, see where we're starting. It just adds a new layer, if you like, right? So we're going to check it out. That's the plan. That's the bit of science. So we have to do loads of things tonight. It's busy, you're right, very busy. But anyway, who's here, look, who's rambled in? Did I tell you? It's 21 degrees here currently in Tipperary, 25 degrees in the man cave. Yesterday was a cracker. However, there was a look.
My secret underground.
There was a lovely breeze yesterday, which made it quite comfortable. So it was about 26, 27 degrees yesterday with a lovely breeze. Today, it was about 24 with no breeze, and it felt very warm indeed. Now, this weather is to continue straight on for the whole week, but they're giving rain on Wednesday. But it doesn't. It's just cloud, it says. 27 degrees. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Right. And in the meantime, everyone is pressing the little exclamation point, check in, space, and then your location, and we'll have a look to see where everyone is. 21 degrees starting to feel cool. It's terrible, isn't it? We're all going to be tanned and look like... Right? It's mad. But anyway, who's here, look? I've buttons over here, look. It'll be the Janie. Yes, here we are now. D. White, good to see you. Eamon 1973, you're very welcome aboard. Vacuum is in the house. Drift Soul, welcome in. Welcome aboard, buddy. Mrs. TPA Chai, Mrs. Inappropriate, who's always upside down, has rambled into the chat saying, hello, Murph, and Fireflies. Good to see you, Mrs. Fierce Wolf is here, looking fierce and wolfy. Happy Monday. Viper Strike is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Super Ty is here. In reality, the largest plane that did make it into Courchevel was a Dash 7. Yes, carrying 53 passengers, I believe. Mad, right? Super Ty, it's good to see you, bud. Creo is in the house. Good day from a Roaston. No, wait, a Toaston. Mayo. Why did it blank out Mayo? Interesting. Mayo for Sam, is it? Hermit something, a very good afternoon to Boston. Hope all is well. Retriever Neil is here. Flipper Alloy, good evening. And thank you very much indeed for 57 months. The man is a legend. Cheers, buddy. Norse Viking, happy Monday. Who else come into the parlour now? Liptorius is here. A. Crotty, welcome in. Jaken's dad, a very good afternoon. First day of staycation. Staycations can be brilliant as well, especially after the weather. Do you know? A lot of people always plan we'll go overseas. And it's gas. You know, before I visited America, I always said, geez, a lot of Americans don't leave home. They never leave the country, right? Some of them don't even leave their own state. And then I got there and I realised, oh yeah, it's so friggin' huge and diverse, they never need to leave. I think they're just, you know, feeling sorry for the rest of us when they come over to places like Ireland. Yeah, we better go over to the Irish just to keep them on, you know, keep them on side. You have a friggin' gorgeous country and you have nice weather, right? And the cars are much bigger too. But anyway, enjoy your staycation. Mugan is here, good to see you. Who else come into the parlour now? Adam Jacob is here, good to see you. Spitfire RF 100 is in the chat. Happy Monday. Right. The Day Moranian, happy Monday. Sumner is in the house in Milwaukee. Good to see you, bud. Let me see here now. Death's Angel checking in from Cape Town, Blue. Welcome aboard. Energizer, he says, evening. Jeez, feeling the second heat wave now, right? Jesus, 32 degrees in Milwaukee. Jesus, Sumner, that's hot. That is hot. Proby Pete is here from Arizona. A very good evening to you, or good after morning. What time is it in Arizona? It's about midday. Midday. Good to see you, bud. Now, let me see. Shovel Shoes shuffles in. AJH John, hope you're well. Who else? Sunjammer's here. Cornwolf, welcome aboard. Welcome in, lads. Silver's in the house. Let's have an old gawk here now. Billy, welcome in, Billy. Frequency is here. Good to see you. 98 Vulcan, a cool 9 degrees. Gosford, Australia. Good to see you, man. And yes, 9 degrees is almost like me fridge. 185 in a row, Viper. Thank you very much indeed. Elric is here. Idle Cutoff, Cambridge calling. Hello from Tipperary. Good to see you, buddy. Daddy Plump is here. Welcome in. 270 streams in a row by APU Inspector. Dude, thank you very, very much indeed. The weekend will be back. We have to trust him. Yes. It's going to be interesting, getting the DC-6 into Courchevel. When you say interesting, murder, death, kill. But yes, Stu Snape is here. A very happy Monday, Stu. Hope all is well. Citizen 42, good evening. Grafton 11, welcome in, man. Hope all is well. CP65, good to see you. Wayne Prefontaine. Shy. Party on, Wayne. Good to see you, man. Alson is here. Good to see you. Chucks, welcome aboard. It's Andy, formerly Andy Finley. Andy, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're well. Google him now. Welcome in. Now, let me see. It's Smithers. Good to see you. Iowa Scotsman. A very happy Monday. Steve C is here from Chicago, where it's hot and muggy. Muggy. That's an interesting one. That's like heavy. It's fierce close. Remember that one now. You have to use that in Chicago. Hey, how are you? Oh, it's fierce close. They won't know what you're talking about, but you'll know. And that's the main thing. Do you know? Home Wrecker, good to see you from County Cork. Jesus! Buttons, and I jumped out of my seat because I pressed a button and I thought it was going to play music, but it didn't. It made something very loud in my head. Now, there's the music. What was that? Steiny, you mad ticket. Jesus. Thank you very much indeed. Frankenstein, a pure man legend himself, has gifted, how many the shagging thing? 10 gifted tier 1 subs going out to the community here on Twitch. Lads, if you got a tier 1 sub from Frankenstein, do be sure to say thank you. Steiny, you're an absolute legend. Oh, scared to be Jesus. Tarnish Mossman, good to see you. Hope all is well. Drumma is here. Now let me see. He's a menace to himself and everyone else in the air. Yes, the birds too. He's having to go with the birds now. Sunjammer, thank you very much indeed for 40 in a row. Visualize, good evening. Mac Vision is here. Swap21. Hola. Commander Balosh, happy Monday to you, buddy. Flyer10. Bonsoir. Good to see you, man. Now let me see. Colonel Fork is in the chat. Is he giving out and causing trouble? If not, why not? Colonel Fork, it's great to see you, buddy. Let's have a now look now. DeRooter, good to see you, buddy. Muse fan bursts in the door with tears in his eyes because Louth got knocked out of the All-Ireland Championship. You poor old devil Muse, but sure, listen, don't you worry about it. You know, don't you worry about it. It could happen to anyone. Happen to anyone, right? It was good to see you, buddy. You're very welcome in. Death's Angel, yes, you are. First group flight with a DC-6. Ooh, nice. Homewrecker flat set up, Murph, right? Brilliant. Zith is here. Good evening, Zith. Murph, did you marry the DCC yet? No. The prenup, yeah, it didn't work. Now, the impossible face. I am not mentally nor physically prepared for a DC-6 into Courchevel. Jeez, it's all happening now. Right. Where's this? It's called getting old, Murph. I agree. Airlock Doc is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Massive storm there, Murph. Saw pictures of a patio chair overturned, right? What do you mean? What are you laughing at? Muscles. You know me. Muscles. The padding for the muscles. Upper dorsimus and whatever them things are called. They're all Latin, you know. But anyway, welcome to the club of buttons of many things. Isn't it like nuts? What am I going to do? What am I going to, I don't know. I'll have different faders like this stuff. Yeah, right, one of those. And maybe one or two others, but that's kind of it. Do you know what I mean? Gar Gaming, hope you're well. Hello to County Galway. Thank you for 75 in a row, buddy. Adam Controls. Much like that Muppet. I'm telling you, that's what it was. Injured myself to make me look like the underdog. Yes. It's all for entertainment, Adam. Yes, of course it is. Good to see you, bud. Happy Monday. Flying or talking hair? No, we're flying, and if you're flying, moves. What? Otherwise known as Jesus. Anyway, you get to a certain age where you get out of bed wrong and end up flat on the floor for 3 days. Yeah. Takes a year to get a GP appointment. Yep. They know who I am. It's Murph. I need to come in. And that's what I'm like, an agent, you know, secret super agent. You know, go on there, Murph. Get out there now and, you know, for sodden country, as we call it, the grass, right? But anyway, Linny Bobbins is here. Good to see you. Was the missus sympathetic or as usual, or did she call you a big idiot? She sympathetically called me a big idiot. Right. Where's this now? It made you feel much better, says Retriever Neil. Right. Model matching has gotten so much worse. It really has. Cy Murray is here. Good to see you. Thank you for 7 in a row. Cracker is in the house. And Oblong Life is here. Welcome in. The Boise. Good to see you, buddy. Hope all is well. Fibro is in the house. I think I've joined Groupie. I'll go through it here now in a moment just to show us, right? My watch is beeping at me, but I'll show you what the setup looks like, right? Let's have a look. Illicit Major, welcome aboard. Now, let me see. There's all buttons. Angry Bee is here. Larry's in the house. Hey, wait now, we'll get this. Is it Hey Toa? Hey Toa? Welcome in. 21 degrees, starting to feel cool. Isn't it mad? Murph, how do we turn on Skynet? I'll show you the crack here now. Greg Orr is here. Good to see you. And let me see. QC Frank, 28 degrees here now. Jesus. Let's have a look. Bio Games, good evening. UTB is in the house. Whiteleg is here. Lads, you're very welcome in. Jalagod, good to see you. Goblin Zeus, a very good evening to you. Let's see here now. Citizen 42. Where's this now? Centennial. You're using the check-in with the gadget news. Zybok Doc calling from Denmark. Hello from Tipperary. Good to see you, buddy. Aviation Geek is here. Good evening. Doing flight from Leeds to Alicante. Ooh, nice. Goblin Zeus, thank you very much indeed. 66 months. Cheers, buddy. 66 months, Goblin Zeus, though. There's buttons being pressed. We need to calm it down. Jesus. Right. First time in a long time I can see other DC-6 and not an ATR in sight. Ooh. CP says, I rarely leave our house these days. Have you seen outside lately? Right? Madness. Right, now, Greg Orr, yeah, but we have to tip into restaurants. Yes. Oh, we have to tip the restaurants. Indeed we do. Indeed, we do. Now, let's see. Hopefully, I'm not forgetting anyone here now. If I haven't said hello to you, lads, start shouting. Let me see. YOLO is here. Good to see you. 35 degrees in Michigan. Ouch. Jesus. Jeff J. Jefferson. Hope all is well. Uniform Goose. Good day, Goose. Welcome in, buddy. Toto2495 has rambled into the chat saying... Good evening, fellow pilots. Hello to you and the missus. Hope you're both keeping well. Ailerons is here. Just a quick, all right. It's great to see you, Stu. Have fun in France. We shall attempt to try the thing with the yoke. Hope you're well, buddy. Then Steiny did something absolutely insane. You mad divil. Rogers RC is here. Good to see you. Snoozy, good to see you. It's very busy, isn't it? Mr. TPHI, hello, boys and girls. Hope everyone had a great weekend. That's what he said, and that's how he said it. Mrs. Toto is here, saying hello from the Cobb at Lime Regis. Lime Regis? I know it well. You're very welcome in. Good to see you. And look at you two off enjoying yourselves in the lovely weather. That's how you do it, right? Now, let me see. Buttons. Tonight I'm doing a flight. Good man. Muse, I'm over it now. We would have gotten Kerry in the final. Yeah, true. But Mayo in another final. I mean, come on, Mayo. Right? It's getting near 100 degrees Fahrenheit here in Denver. Jeez, that's kind of warm, man. Let's have a look now. Dorsals, you mean? Probably. Lieutenant Bob is here. Good to see you, Bob. Sim, Captain Mikey, good evening. Right, Patrick Doyle, hope you're well. What's the frequency for say intentions? 123.45. Yeah, that's what it is. Where's this now? Can you just send me that Elgato equipment? Are you a Scotsman? No bother at all. Citizen 42, 64 months. Dude, thank you very much indeed. Insane support, lads. Thank you very, very much indeed. You're very kind. You know you're old when you have more doctors than friends. Jesus, right? Bald Eagle is here. 39 months. Good to see you, buddy. How's that retirement treating you, man? Hope you're well. The Boise. Jesus, the Boise jumped in then with 10 gifted tier 1 subs. Did you see what he did? Like a madman. The Boise, thank you very much indeed. And lads, if you got a tier 1 sub, with thanks to the Boise, do be sure to say thank you. Amazing support. Abdul is here, good evening. Jace Ward is in the house, good evening. Jesus, lads, isn't it busy? Where's this now? Greetings from Romania. Speedy Pro. Greetings from Tipperary in Ireland. What's the weather like in Romania? Hans Gruber Jr. has gifted a tier 1 sub to that person. Thank you very much indeed. Right? Is that even a real person, or is that just Hans going, hang on a second, this is going to be funny? Yeah, right. Jesus. The forgetful Larry is in the house. Dear Witch. Good to see you, Larry. One Foxy Bingo Gav is here. Welcome. And Jeff J. Jefferson again. Good to see you, bud. Photos by Kev. Welcome aboard. 7 in a row for Sim Captain Mikey. Let me see here now. I think I've caught up. No, I only use existing names. Would you go way out of that? Where's this now? Murph, where is Tipperary in Ireland? Right in the middle of it. Right in the middle. Kind of slant down a little. We're in the middle. In the Midlands. Right? From tomorrow, it's going to be 33 degrees. Jesus! I need to turn them down. It's going to be, where was this? It's going to be 33 degrees tomorrow in Romania. Ooh, very nice. One Foxy Bingo, Gav hit 100 streams. Thank you very much indeed, Gav, you legend. Photos by Kev. Did you see what he did? I mean, there's absolutely no need for it, but he did it. 10 gifted tier 1 subs to the community here on Twitch. Bloody hell, lads, that's the level 7. Photos by Kev. Thank you very much indeed, lads. If you got a tier 1 sub, with thanks to Photos by Kev, do be sure to say thank you. Generosity has no bounds. Thank you very much indeed. Your generosity has no bounds. Words are hard, but you're very kind. Very, very kind. Where is this now? There's buttons. Look, it's only Monday. It is only Monday.
Swinger, baby.
It's only Monday, and these are all gone. Right? It's only money. Yeah. Right. Jesus, Stu Snape is in as well. Look, 5 gifted tier 1 subs going out to the community. Lads, if you've got a tier 1 sub, like High Cloud, Max, Lenny Brooks, Onboard Simulations, and Atwenth, I really butchered that name, do be sure to say thank you. The man is a legend. Now, I thought tonight was Friday. Right? Brilliant. Right, hang on, we're nearly there now. If I had a mouse, I'd use it. Let's have a look. It's very busy. What's going on tonight? It's very busy. Coolby, Montana, good to see you. Jesus! Just can't be doing things like that when I'm trying to read something else. Mother of Jesus. Home record, did you just sit here? Hang on a second. Sim guy came into the parlour, and then Home Wrecker said, hang on a second, 10 gifted tier 1 subs from the madman in County Cork. Home Wrecker. What an absolute mad devil. Lads, if you got a tier 1 sub with thanks to Home Wrecker, do be sure to say thank you. That's insane, man. Then Patrick Doyle came in with one as well. Look, Patrick, you're very kind. Cheers, buddy, for the tier 1 sub. Absolute legends, the lottie. Do you know? Jesus. I know a guy from Strabane. Do you know him? Right? Lads, these are absolutely nuts. Where was I? Shamrock Minimums, good evening. Dave JSB is in the house. Hope you're well. JP Gaming, good evening. Roll Tide is here. Dave Cleary, legend Dave. Welcome in, Dave. Hope you're well, buddy. Northland Air, happy Monday. Visualize is here. Infected Tam. Good evening from Sweden. Hello from Tipperary. Good to see you, bud. Sergeant Jerry Boyle is checking in for Scotland for a week. Jerry, you're in Scotland. You want to be careful, Jerry. It's full of Scots. Right. Problem with Scotland, it's full of Scots. Brilliant. Right. Go on, Braveheart, you devil you. But anyway, Braveheart, of course, based on William Wallace, who was, of course, invented by the Irish. Moving on quickly before the Scots go absolutely nuts. My Coffee, good evening. Kills My Skills is here. Matt, welcome in. Will players on Xbox be able to join? Yes, of course. Of course. It's normal multiplayer, but I want to give a good run with Say Intentions. Lads, if you haven't already copped it, I'm a huge fan of what Say Intentions are doing. And the fact that they're working on this Skynet, what they call Skynet, which is basically this cross-platform multiplayer, right? Meaning that you can be on your X-Plane or on 2020 or on 2024, and we're all able to operate together. That's huge, man. That's so big for especially what we do, and it performs better than the default stuff. So if you're on PC, my recommendation would be, well, after we test it, of course, my recommendation is going to be start looking at Groupie, because we can plan our flights together, we can communicate through there, and we have voice. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. Do you know? Now let me see. David is in the house. Johnny Shue, good to see you. Jack Dunn, hope all is well. Now let me see. My Coffee, Vancouver, 25 degrees. Jesus. Kieran Nile is here. Welcome aboard. Flyboy Dyer. Everything all. Can't get a floor fan for love or money. It's all gone. It's all gone. Everything's roasting. Roland Stone is here. It's toasty here in New York State. Ooh. Harrod van Beek. Good to see you, buddy. Greetings from the Netherlands. Greetings from Tipperary. Captain Sickbag is here. Reporting live from the sunny southeast is a man with a pint. Good to see you. Now, Bears Bikes. It's Bears Bikes. Good to see you, buddy. Just finished the wind turbines, dipping in and out. Good man yourself. So what are you using for chat now? No, it's we're still using like our live chat. I'll show you what the crack is, lads. I'll show you what the crack is. 777 is here, good evening. Murph is all for big AI since he sprung for air conditioner for the game room. Yes. Wait, now, that's what she said. Wait, who? Skynet needs player nameplates. Fire10, oh, don't worry, we have asked. There's nothing they can do. There's a setting inside the sim that's turned off. Would you believe? And we got some progress before. They turned something on thinking that was it. And that's when we started seeing our names or call signs on the side of the aircraft. They left another switch unswitched. So, we just need to apply a bit of friendly. Be Janey, lads, could you? And we should be good there, right? But anyway, let's have a look here now. Dougal McTavish, no flying again for me. Only seeing vertical stream on Twitch for on your phone. You can turn your phone sideways and I'm back into normal measurements, Dougal. Right? If you like looking at me in my norm, right, I'm just saying, it's good to see you, buddy. Right, will we get into it? I think we shall. Buttons now, come on over. Do you see that? That went very slow. I need to fix that. But anyway, you're all very welcome in, and happy Monday, and here we are, friends. We're on the ground with a pile of DC-6s, and we're going to do some fly-ash. First and foremost, I want to bring you over to Skynet. Bing, this is Groupie. the link for our groupie flight, it's on our Discord. I also put it in the YouTube post, right? And basically, it gives you the full rundown, obviously, of what we're doing. You can also add it to your calendar, which is a nice feature, being the phone. Hang on, we have this flight, right? And then you can see the live flight map. And this is live, right? So it'll show all of the aircraft, and this is brilliant, there's a barrel load of us. It'll show all the aircraft, and you can click on them to see, well, who and what are they? And what are they doing? Right? If you scroll down further, this is where you'll see their call sign, their name, their origin, and then different kind of stuff, what's going on during the flight. And you can see what frequency they have tuned into, right? So, I recommend if you're using Skynet, make sure your radio inside your aircraft is tuned to 123.45. 123.45. That's how we get to communicate with one another. And I'll show you all that now in a second, right? Also, then we can have a look at the schedule, the loading time off the blocks. I never get that right. Estimated arrival. And then we can see our flight plan. Now, if we did this with SimBrief, we're able to share the flight plans, right? 50 subs, super tie, Jesus, lads, that was a level 9. Thank you very, very much indeed. Insane generosity. You're very kind, lads. Thank you. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So your flight plan, suggested cruise altitude. There's a lot of information here, which is hopefully going to make your life that little bit easier when I'm doing my stuff. You're like, what's he do? Here it is, right? And then we can see the number of participants that we have. And because it's a group flight, this is something that is just exceptionally good for the host who's organising said flight. If anyone decides to come in and act the complete and utter muppet, right, you have abilities to remove them, which is very handy. Like, let's say, for example, we're doing, I don't know, very small GA bush aircraft, right? And we're landing in like tiny little landing strips. And then, that guy comes in with like a 747 just to this sort of crack. We were missing these sort of controls with the sim. Say Intentions have them up there if we want. Right? Now, we also have this message board, and this is what I'm saying. If you wanted to talk specifically about the flight, or maybe you found an interesting POI, or, what runway for takeoff, yes, we can always use the stream. However, if it's very much, aimed at the flight within Groupie, well, then this is where you can put your quick message in, and it comes up on the message board. My message earlier on, be Janie then. Right, so that's how it all works, and you can keep this on and you can see what's happening and you get an idea. If we had set our departure parking, it comes up here, and you can see some of them are loaded in at these parking spots, but also the arrival. And this makes it handy because when you go to your arrival airport, sometimes there's 5, 6, 7 people parked at the one spot. But with Groupie, you can actually pick your slot, and then someone else will say, for instance, Retriever Neil, well, he's going for parking 1. Fair enough. I'll see what's available. There's just options. I'm not saying we have to stick to this by any means, but there's a lot of cool stuff with this. Do you know what I mean? Sab, is it a new feature? It's been there for quite some time. Say Intentions, they just keep moving things in the background. They're constantly working on all their infrastructure, and everything. Like, look at their patch notes, look at their release notes. It's like daily. Fix this. Deployed that, we're after trying this, move that. They're always working on their systems, making them better for us, because it's based on user feedback. That's how it works, right? P.S. Miranda, hello there. Hope you're well, bud. So that's what it looks like. The second part of the jigsaw, lads, is your settings, right? So you can download a free account with Say Intentions. Right, the link I gave you earlier on is basically sayintentions.ai/join, and in there you can sign up for your free account. No obligation to purchase. Don't need credit card numbers. They'll give you a free 24-hour trial, right? And then after that, if your account then expires, you'll still have access to multiplayer. You mightn't have all these options on the left-hand side because, well, as you know, based on your subscription, when you become a subscriber to Say Intentions, that's where you get all these additional options, but also an awful lot of different tools that you can utilize in your flight. All right. So the main one for a free account or an expired account or even an account that is active, what we do, go into your pilot portal. That's where you log in with your credentials, with the email that you use to sign up, right? You go into your account, you go into settings, and inside settings, find the tab that says multiplayer. Find the tab that says multiplayer. And in here, this is where you want to put in some information, right? Multiplayer settings, Skynet multiplayer traffic. Make sure you have ticked enable Skynet aircraft, right? This is going to enable you to see other live Say Intentions AI pilots who are in your vicinity. That's important, right? Next up, enable Skynet audio. Turning this on will allow you to hear other pilots in your vicinity. And if you're tuned to the same frequency, you can talk to them as well. All right. Next up then is the Skynet group code. Now, if you join us with Groupie, this automatically gets applied. But as a rule of thumb, I always leave this on. Our group flights, until further notice, will have the Skynet group code of TTM. Tango Tango Mike. You pop that in there. And the reason being is, once you pop it in there, you should see now everyone in our flight who's using Say Intentions. If you leave it blank and you don't put in any group code, think of that as like all players from the default sim. You'll see everyone who's using Skynet. It's like a live, it's just like a live thing, right? A live thing. And then the last bit here is share your audio. Allow my audio to be heard by other Say Intentions AI pilots. Make sure that's turned on because now we can hear you. But it's also important, all comms must remain professional and family friendly regardless of this setting. Now lads, it's a no-brainer. We don't want anyone to be acting the idiot. It spoils the fun for more than you think, right? So keep it professional, keep it clear, and keep it family friendly if you have to keep it family friendly. Keep it professional if you can, but don't feel that you can't make a mistake. Don't feel that, I don't know what to say, so I'm just going to say this. That's absolutely okay. If you don't know the correct phraseology, don't worry for 2 seconds about it. November 235, information Bravo, taxiing Alpha, short take. You don't need to worry about any of that. Just remember the kind of golden rules when it comes to air traffic control phraseology. The most basic rules. Think of this. Who are you? What are you? Where are you? What do you want? The 4. Who are you? What are you? Where are you? And what do you want? Or what are you doing? Just remember those 4 things. Who are you? That's your call sign, right? In my case, tonight is Firefly 235. Where am I? Well, I'm parked up in the ramp. What am I? I'm a DC-6. And what am I doing? I'm going to taxi. Do you know what I mean? So don't worry about it too much. But anyway, these are the settings you need to have in order to be able to utilize our groupie flight. And we've got a good few. This is amazing to see. So I'm going to jump back into the sim here, and this is where we use a little bit of science, all right? Now, bearing in mind, ladies and gentlemen, model matching still is being worked on, so don't be too worried about that, right? So I can see all of these aircraft who are loaded into the sim, and to give you an idea, my sim is running at about 170 FPS, give or take. About 170 FPS, all right? Now, if I do this test, I'm going to deactivate Microsoft Flight Sim multiplayer, just for the moment. And I'm going to be left with the Say Intentions traffic. Right? So all these other aircraft you see, these are from Say Intentions. Right? They were there, and now they come back again. Give it a moment. So here they are now loading in. So this is all you guys. Now, model matching, I haven't got settings fully on yet, so don't worry about that, right? However, you can see that my frames have gone from like 180. I don't know if you can read that on the top right of my screen. It's about 290 to 300 frames. That is the difference, I think, by not having to utilize... it's using frame gen, so it's off the freaking Richter scale. But the point I'm making is, it's a much lighter client than using the default multiplayer stuff. Does that make sense? Now, in terms of model matching and all this sort of jazz and how things connect, it still needs to be worked on. It still needs to be worked on, right? Virtual Gamer says, but it won't be smooth. Again, this is the feedback we need to give the lads to say, right, look, we've tried it. These are the issues we found. These are the things we like, yeah? And these are the things that we think you need to improve. They need that feedback. It's only guesswork. Our community, we find ourselves in a very unique perspective because not everyone has these large multiplayer group flights. It doesn't happen, lads. It just doesn't happen. We are in a very unique position here whereby we can absolutely stress test this, right? So the model matching that you're seeing, an aircraft popping in, popping out, again, that's where a bit of work needs to be done. A bit of work needs to be done on that, all right? So, because I can see it on the map. I can see it on the map here. If I bring over, if I bring over our map, you can see we're all, I can actually do it inside here, look. Say intentions. If I bring over the map, we should see everyone here. And here we are. So here's everyone appearing on the map. All right. And we can see who they are and what they are. We can click on them. The very same. This is using the Flow Pro interaction, right? Or we can just use that map from Groupie. Where are you? You're over here. If we look at Groupie and we zoom in on the map, that's where we can keep an eye on ourselves as well. Or indeed, you can go to the Say Intentions tracker. All right, you can go on to, so you get an idea of how it's showing all the aircraft. Looking out the window or looking around the sim at the moment, yeah, there's a little bit of pop in, pop out, right? We can see that. But again, this is going to be feedback we can give to Say Intentions to say, right, lads, you know, this is what's happening. All right. So, but again, it's important. Like as I'm saying, the it's a much lighter client, way lighter. And anyone who's used maybe JoinFS or if they used maybe Unifly, I think it uses SimConnect to track aircraft movements. So there's no doubt work has to be done here for Microsoft Flight Sim as well. They just need to allow this kind of stuff to work a little bit better. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's kind of the nuts and bolts of it. So looking at everything here. There's 16 clients connected from what I can see, which is absolutely fantastic. And there's 20 odd aircraft assigned, 21 participants, right? But yeah, like put it this way, they would have never have to they would have never have been in a position that they're dealing with so many aircraft. So this is going to be fairly good data for them. And then they'll find out quickly what they can do on their side. And then they'll find out what they have to request from Microsoft and Asobo. Hence, it's science. That makes sense? Are we all happy? So let's see what the story is. Homewrecker says, can anyone see me? Let's have a look. We'll try and find you. Homewrecker. Don't see it on our little radar yet. No, not yet. What time of day am I using? Good question. We're using live weather. Time of day... I'll bring it back a smidgen. We're going to call it 1800 local. 1800 local, that fair enough, lads? That's what we'll go with. All right? Okie dokie. So, with that said and done, we also have the ability to do radio comms. And this is absolutely friggin' brilliant. So on your Say Intentions app, again, if you're on the free or the expired, you may not have all of these options, right? Don't worry about that. But you should be able to tune your radio into 123.45. Now, if I give a quick blast on this, Marseille Firefly 235, this is Murph. Radio check.
5
So that's the lads live in real time communicating to me through their aircraft. That is fantastic. That's absolutely brilliant. And because it's a group frequency, it's kind of like Discord. If you want it running in the background and just use this to talk to the lads, it's not a monitored frequency so far as ATC aren't going to jump in and say, hey, get off the radio. Like, that just won't happen. This is a pilot-to-pilot radio communication, so you can literally just shoot the breeze. right? And there's further things coming down the line. Say Intentions are working on enhancements to this audio, right? It's with their partners at the moment, but this will also give you a lot more features to that voice activity. For example, it'll have signal degradation and just way clearer, way faster. Pretty awesome. It's like VATSIM without controllers. Drummer, it is. Like, if you were, like, Say Intentions doesn't have a VATSIM equivalent of no ATC. Say Intentions will always have ATC, which is a huge selling point of it. It's like, well, global coverage, yes please, right? But in the rare case of a group flight, if you don't want to utilize the ATC, well, you can just turn it off. You have a button here, and you can turn off your ATC. If you turn off ATC, you can still communicate with other pilots using the group 123.45. And once you're dialed into that TTM code, you're only communicating to us. All right. Hey, Atoya says, do I have to be logged in to Firefly Air with my Say Intentions interface? No. Once you're using TTM, you should be able to load in. Firefly Air comes in with me because I've integrated that. Our virtual airline exists within the world of Say Intentions virtual airline system, right? So it knows who and what we are, and if you use our call sign and frequency, they know who we are. There's a lot more cool stuff we can do there. For example, we can upload specific cabin announcements or music and all this kind of jazz, and you don't need to worry about downloading them, because as soon as you connect to Say Intentions, well, it just streams it to you. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff here, lads. Do you know what I mean? So let us see what happens now going forward. So I'm going to turn back on, even though I don't want to, I'm going to turn back on the group multiplayer, because to be fair, we got people on console, and you know, right? But I will say, going forward, we'll give this feedback to Say Intentions, let them run with it for a couple of weeks. But I think this is going to be a friggin' game changer for group flights with multiplayer. Game changing, lads. Massive, right? We've never ever had such ability and control than what the guys at Say Intentions have done, ever. It's amazing, absolutely amazing, right? So let us see. I'll do a quick restart of the app. That'll tidy things up here on the screen. So this is all Microsoft Flight Sim traffic, and you'll notice the frames, right, back down to about 190. It's smooth, we'll take it. But if we're able to run Say Intentions and the client is working better and everything's doing what it needs to do, it's going to be class, lads. It's going to be class. So same crack again. This will all connect. We're going to turn off ATC. We're using Groupie, right? And we're going to tune into the group 12345. And as it's loading in all the aircraft, again, if you wanted to disable, you know, Microsoft Flight Sim aircraft, which you can, just to show it how it looks. Like, this is mad. This is just mad. Multiplayer, turn it off for the moment. And here's our Say Intentions aircraft. If there's less pop in, pop out now, there may not be. Again, it's the sheer number of aircraft. They never would have dealt with this before. You're in there now. Brilliant, brilliant. Murph, is there a link on Discord channel for the instructions for all of this? Well, not really. It's when I say it's fairly straightforward. This video will be live. Maybe we can clip out the section going through your settings, Mike, and that'll do the job there. All right. So, as I said, back on with our multiplayer traffic. All is looking well. We'll resume that. So that's pretty cool, lads. Massive thanks. We're actually getting a lot of aircraft loaded in. There's like 19 different aircraft being injected, which is super, super cool. Now, I just need to give a little bit of feedback. We had 21 aircraft. Of them. Now, there's feedback, and then they're going to say, Murph, would you ever just shut up and shag off? And I'd be like, yeah. Right? Right, let's have a look here now. So, again, we have our voice comms. We're going to get this DC-6 into action. So let us do that first. So weight and balance and all the jazz should be grand. Aircraft has been repaired since our last maneuver. We're going to go ahead and close up all of these bits and bobs. We're going to unlock our control. We're going to make sure our throttles are free. We're going to make sure our yoke is free. Prop fully forward. Fuel valves turned on for our fuel tanks. I'm going to turn on my 4 mixture levers. This is cheating, but sure, however. Hydraulics are turned on. That's all grand. Flaps are in the up position. And we're looking good here. We're going to get the cabin and the front door closed. We're going to remove the wheel chocks, the pitot covers, and the engine pans. And the ground power unit can stay in there. All right. Up to our overhead, this is where we start configuring the aircraft. So we're going to start off. We have plain battery or ground power. We want the ground power. And then we have our battery master switch. Turn it on. We now have electricity coming into the plane. Inverters and engine instruments can be activated from this point. We'll also get some lights turned on. No smoking, seatbelt, beacon light can come on. This will be a fairly quick startup of this machine. Double check all our feathering is feathered. Engine 3 is our first one. We'll go ahead and turn on the mags. We'll also open up our cowl flaps. There we go. Quick move of a button, right? Should I say this, Murph, in the group details, no active participants at the moment? No. Wait, hang on. I've pressed the button. I'll press it again. Wait now. Right, try it now, I'll cut off. There's someone on the radio. Right, so what do we want to do? We want to start this up. Auxiliary blower. That's okay. Right, let us go for a start in this machine. Fuel is on. Mixture's already turned on. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, so it's going to be engine 3 coming up. Engine selector, number 3. And let's start this machine.
3.
All right.
6. 9.
Boost.
12.
Spinach. Startup smoke. Okay, we have oil pressure, oil temperature, RPM. All looking good. My sounds low, lads, are they? My sounds are very low. What's going on there now? That's probably better. They just seem a bit low, don't they? Right, okay, continue. We're going to turn on the generator for number 3. Booster pump's coming off. Engine 4 we're going to focus on. And we repeat.
3. 6. 9. 12.
Spinach. Sounds good. Watch the RPM. Easy now. You don't want to go too high in this. You need the engines to start warming up. Sergeant Jerry Boyle says, quick question on startup, etc. Is it like a random failure mechanic? Oh yeah, if you start this up wrong, she'll break. Your auto feels like it's in slow motion. Your autopilot. Right, let's have a look here. Generator 4 coming alive. And we'll now focus on engine number 1, booster. That looks good to me. I see someone in the group is flying a Phenom. Never got to work in 2024.
9. 12.
Engine 1 spinning. Yep, you Tivilia. Okay, verified. We're looking good. Generator on engine 1. And then we continue with our startup. Booster pumps coming on for number 2. We'll go engine selector number 2. And we'll engage the starter.
3. 6. 9.
Il Rasan, thank you very much indeed. Welcome aboard. Thanks for becoming a member of our flight crew. Very kind of you. Thank you very much. The man is a legend. Oh, Colonel Fork, I just saw that video you sent me, dude. That looks friggin' awesome. Right, 4 engines. They sound absolutely gorgeous. Booster pumps coming off. All generators are now online. Engine start switch disengaged. We're looking good here. We're looking good there. We're now going to transfer power from the ground back into the plane. And we continue on. Turn on our wing lights. Turn on our wheel lights. Come on down the top here now. Peter and Static warm them up. The scoops warm them up. Everything over here is fine. It's quite warm outside. Go ahead and get our landing lights on. Avionics coming on. Lovely hurdling. So that's going to acquire our satellites. Moving down across all of our...
717, taxiing onto the runway.
That's awesome! Isn't that awesome? We actually have it's. I love this. This is where you learn. If you're ever worried about ATC and all the jazz, like when we did our ATC courses, it was something that Gibbo said. Like it's like practicing with the lads. If you get something wrong, don't worry about it because you can easily just learn from the other lads. It's absolutely fantastic, right? Now our departure runway here, lads, according to the Veja, it's going to be runway 13 right. Or left. Let's have a zoom in. We'll go 13 left. It's the closest to us.
13 left.
Roger. 13 left sounds like a plan. So Marseille traffic, Firefly 235. We're going to taxi from the ramp. We're going to go on Charlie 3, Charlie 2, and we're going to hold short of runway 13 left at Charlie 1, Marseille. And that's me now talking out to the lads, right? So, lovely hurdling. Flaps, we're going to set to 20. 1, 2, 3. And from there, friends, it's going to be off the brakes. Better turn on LRM, shouldn't I? There we go. Off the brakes, bit of manoeuvring. We're going to plough straight into Muse van.
5512, aka 523, taxiing to runway 13 left.
You gotta say that audio is pretty cool, right? You gotta say it's cool, lads. We've been waiting years to have like this proper integration, to have audio. And like, don't worry, you don't have to use it, right? But for those who want to use it, you can now use it. This is awesome. Like, where this will go in the future, mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. The amount of aircraft. You're not using the audio. Could you imagine Mr. TPHI? Every second word. You just signed up as the stream is starting. Give it a blast. Like, put it this way, right? There is that extra layer of realism, being able to communicate over voice, right? You know, you can jump in and, hey, I'm going for this parking spot, or I'll wait for someone, or, you know what I mean? It's friggin' cool. It adds a new level. Death's Angel, like, again, lads, you know, there's a huge kind of challenge to overcome when you first get into using your voice for ATC, and that's like pressing the button to talk. And everyone starts the same. Don't let them cod you. Everyone starts the same. It's like that character out of The Simpsons, you know, Mr. Burns, this guy has a delivery. You're as nervous as mad, sweating in a hoop, right? But it's over time. It's over time. It's more, you know, using it more, becoming more comfortable with it. Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. So how are we looking? I imagine we have a huge conga line of aircraft. Which we do. Michael Collins, don't go off the edge. Jesus. Alright. We told them we're going to go on to Charlie 1, so we're going to move all the way down to the bottom. Easy now. Temps and pressures are all looking good. Engines are all looking good for the moment. Alright. Now our first stop is going to be down to Lima Foxtrot Tango Hotel. It's not far, lads. About 46 miles. We've got a couple of stops along the way, and that's all to try and build up a bit of confidence before we get this machine into Courchevel. This is going to be friggin' nuts. Nuts, right? But it'll be grand, right? It'll be grand. Get some lighting on in here as well. Alright, we're going to hold short. A couple of aircraft ahead of us. We'll do our ATC announcement and then see what happens. Marseille traffic, Firefly 235. We're going to be holding short right here at Charlie 1, runway 13 left. We're now entering the runway, taking off runway 13 left for a departure to the southeast, Marseille. Everyone sounds like they're speaking in slow motion and the planes keep appearing and disappearing.
Firefly 717, taking off from runway 13 left.
So I've good audio, but yeah, planes are popping in and popping out. Again, DY, this is science, this is feedback we can give the lads. They've never, there's no way they've seen this amount of people operate on Skynet before, in one group. They've hundreds of aircraft using Skynet, but in one particular group, I wouldn't say they've come across this very often. So there might be a couple of settings that need to be tweaked, or maybe there's limitations with the sim, right? And they need to get onto Asobo to say, right lads, look, this is where we're kind of getting caught out. You know what I mean? So we're going to increase manifold pressure up to 30. She's holding hard there. That's what we want. Flaps are already set. Everything here is looking good. Squawk machine is on. 1200 will do us. And let's have a look here now. And Marseille, Firefly 235, taking off runway 13 left, Marseille. Alright, accelerate, take a power set, rolling. And let's see what happens. Airspeed live. Easy now. 80 knots. I've an issue with one of me machines. The throttle is not doing what it should. We'll accelerate through it. We got 3 good working. Yep, see daisy. Oh, Julia. Pause and ready to climb. Gear coming in. Just apply a little bit of elevator trim. Engine 2 is not happy about life. Flaps coming in. Cowl flaps into climb. And let's figure out what's going on with that second engine. Manifold pressure, RPM, and... well, RPM is actually okay, but manifold pressure is not. Quick check. Everything turned on. Looks good. Mixture, that was the problem. Mixture was slightly low on engine 2, so there is consequence to what you're doing. Manifold pressure should now come back up. Let's give it a moment to kind of sort itself out. That's a nice clean takeoff. We're going to circle around here just to get everyone airborne. Hey Malky, good to see you. Beautiful. Marseille, France. What a gorgeous, gorgeous place. Right, we're going to circle around, just get everyone a chance to get airborne, right? And as we do this, a little bit of trim coming in, just to keep ourselves level. What we'll do, lads, if you are flying along with us, well, if you're on console, PlayStation or Xbox, press 1. PC Pilots is number 2. Say Intentions is number 3. And if you really like Mondays, even though you don't like Monday, will you press number 4? And let's see how this one goes. Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream Monday to Friday, 1900 Zulu time, right here. Brilliant.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Thank you, Colonel Fork. That looks impressive. They need to fix that rendering thing, but I think some update 6 fixes that, doesn't it? What am I doing up here? Let's have a quick look. Right, speed and power is looking good. Turn off those lights. And let me see, we're at 3,000 feet. We're just going to let the aircraft keep rolling around to the left here, right? We're going to activate some autopilot goodness, gyro pilot on, master switch engaged, localizer on, alt control on, and now heading roll left. The tugboat is connecting the USS Silverside to take it to dry dock for repairs and restoration. I wonder how long does that take, Colonel Fork? Like, does a full refurb, like, it's years, I think, isn't it? 25 in PC, 4 in console. And we've more than that in groupie, but great to see it, man. Great to see it. So we zoom out. Oh, look at this, man. That's friggin' awesome. Well done, lads. That's awesome. Beautiful. Right. Let's see what the crack is. So left turn, let's get onto that magenta line. She's a World War II sub, doesn't need to be combat ready. Ah, right, okay. Okay. Godson card stamped, travel to Aberdeen to change my mum's living room light fitting. Good man yourselves, Malky. So she's more kind of ceremonial, well, ceremonial, I suppose, Colonel Fork, right? Alright, we're looking good here, lads. Now, engines won't be looking good here. Let's go to... Oh, Jesus, I've already put them under pressure. Engines are giving out to me. Right, we need to tidy up some stuff. So, let us see. Manifold pressure come back a smidgen. Engine 2 still isn't happy about life. Bring that RPM up to about 2,400. We're going to get these cowl flaps closed. And our carburetor air is cold. So let's tidy these lads up. Let's go there, roughly. Now, this is what your flight engineer would be doing in the real world, but we'll do it ourselves. So we're looking for the needles into the green. Number 1 seems to be rising a little bit faster, so we might dial him down a smidgen. One seems to be running a little bit hot. The rest of them are looking okay. And across the board, engines are absolutely happy out. Now, I think... Have I damaged these? I have. I'll fix them because... See the way we lost RPM on the second engine? That's because I applied full power without having the correct mixture. Murphy broke the plane, lads, right? It was a rookie mistake. I hate to see it. But anyway, we seem to be moving well. Let's have a look here now. Bada 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 bum bum bada bum bum. Let's have a look. This is so cool on the map with the St. Tensions map. Did you see it? Not deadly, isn't it? Is it a bug? No, it's a Murphy not using the right buttons. Do you know? Big Al is here, good to see it. Alright, moving on. Well, as I said, the first leg is quite short, but again, it's just to build up our confidence. Landing into Courchevel is like, it's going to be one of the most difficult landings we do in this entire series, right? So we just need to watch for that. The skill is going to be power management. We have little to no room for error. Go-arounds are not really an option here. You can land short, which is a problem, or you can overshoot, which is a problem. And real-world aircraft have done a combination of both throughout the years. There's been a number of incidents here, you know. Is this plane any good, Murph? Not sure whether to pick it up or not. Shag-offs do. I love the DC-6, man. There's just something majestic about this machine, man. It's absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous. Overshoot into a cliff. Yeah, straight into the wall, like, you know what I mean? Fox, good to see you, bud. Like, do you not just think that's gorgeous? It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And seeing that line of aircraft, it's it's incredible. And like when we combine that, let's say, with, you know, the map here, I mean, it's a wonderful sight to see. Like, we've got so many people flying along with us. This is awesome. We've roughly the same. Delivery is something else. I love this livery. Full reverse before the reels are down. 100%. 3 Hail Marys, at least. Configuring the DC-6 must be mad. It's not actually that bad. I mean, there's flows that you get used to. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of options in which there's a lot of options that we can use in terms of how quick we want to get the aircraft into action. You know what I mean? Silver Sides Museum. That's friggin' awesome, Colonel Fork. So here she is. She's heading for dry dock. This is what Colonel Fork is talking about. Preserving World War II. Was she classed as an... This... What's the denominator of this boat? Was she classed as an S boat? No? Because we saw an American submarine down in Houston, and you get to go on it and walk around. It was fascinating, man.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Thank you, Muttley. It was fascinating to see it. You know what I mean? Right, we're halfway through our first leg. Muttley, good evening. Wondered why takeoff was a little difficult. The control lock was on. Yeah, that'll do it. S-boats were World War I vintage. Ah, okay. So what do they call them then? Submersibles or... Interesting. Did you ever play... Yeah, pretty much, Big Al. Controlled, yeah. Did you ever play... Oh, Fleet Boat. Fleet Boat. Did you ever play U-Boat? Now, that's very much World War II, and it's very much on the German side, but man alive, that's a savage game. Savage. I'm no good at it, don't worry. Yes, for U-Boat and any Silent Hunter. Remember Silent Hunter? Oh, SSN, yes. BMW Keys, good to see you. Yeah, Silent Hunter. Silent Hunter 3 was my favourite, because you could mod the bejesus out of it. But yeah, U-Boat I think is very good. I do watch a lot of Taff in Exile. Do you ever look at Taff in Exile? He's a YouTuber. I do watch a lot of his content. I visited the sub at the Intrepid Museum in New York City, the USS Growler. Got a hat, but can't be wearing that around Dublin. Growler. Jesus. Brilliant. DC-6 has a World War II feel to her, says Roll Tide. She was designed in the 40s. She was designed to be active in the Second World War. Anyone know where the altitude bug for the DHC-6-300? The altitude bug. Not on the altimeter, no. Do Courchevel in a twin otter on skis. It's a breeze unless there's no snow. Ah. Yeah, Silent Hunter. Mad, isn't it? Here in PDX and OMSI, the USS Blueback has daily tours. Was commissioned 1959 to 1990. Did you ever watch Das Boot? Yup. In the Bond film, they got an L-39 Albatross out of Courchevel. Yeah, Nighthawk, yeah. Mad. It was where they were doing that, like, illegal arms deal. You know, and Pierce Brosnan runs to the plane and... Brilliant, right? Man, look at this scenery we have here already. This is friggin' gorgeous. Toulon. Last time we were here, lads, we did the Napoleon series. Absolutely deadly. So that was. We actually flew the Skyraider down here. Do you remember? Over the port, the famous port of Toulon. It was exactly over there, look. Where Grey Skies and Captain Flight, or Captain FS 2024, that harbour, or that area there, that was like Napoleon's first real battle test. Knocking the British fleet out. No chance to keep up. Normal cruise setting is 2250 RPM, 150, around 210, 230 max. Yeah, I don't know how we're going so fast. Hang on, we'll calm it down a bit. We'll go 35. That should make life a little bit better. Sorry, Larry, if we were booting ahead of you. Loving the game setup, man. As a fellow Irish man, happy to see you've a growing community. Dude, thanks very much. We've been bait and switched into a history lesson. Zith, welcome in. Old veteran is here. Scott, hope you're well. Vulcan, yeah, I'm between it at the moment. I'm just testing something here in the background. It'll be back on now in a moment. What I'm trying to decipher is the traffic injection. That's okay. Oh, that's all. But yeah, no, she's working fine. All right. Runway 13. That's what we'll go for. Runway and airport just ahead. Autopilot disengage. Palvestra traffic, Firefly 235, DC-6 inbound from the west. We're going to make a full stop, runway 13, Palvestra. Toulon Naval Base. It's home of the new carrier, Charles de Gaulle. Ooh, nice. Frame rate's definitely a huge improvement. Yeah, it's a much lighter client. Alright, we're just going to do a little bit of a circle around manoeuvre just to slow us down. Big Al, what a movie though. Advisory. Adversary. What a movie. Bastille Day tomorrow, Kieran Niles says. Ooh. Yeah, Sam Neill passed away, lads. That was very sad, wasn't it? Yeah, he was brilliant, man. He's been in so many movies. I think it's some of his most recent work. Wasn't he in like Peaky Blinders as well? Nuts. It's a Gato-class submarine, the first ship of the United States Navy to be named for the Silversides. Ooh.
Approaching runway 5. Caution, caution.
All right, Jemima. Silversides. I must look into it, Colonel Falk. I'll have a look at those videos later on. Yeah, great actor, Spitfire. Childhood icon. Thought he was much younger. No, man, he's been around the block. I loved him in The Dish, Jurassic Park, of course. Yeah, just wasn't he born in Northern Ireland? Wasn't he? Very understated actor. Yeah. Just overall top man, like. Event Horizon, Dead Cam. Yeah. Yeah, he was. He was born up the north of Ireland. Yeah. Here's Airwolf. So we're on this kind of a mad looking circling to land kind of a setup. Easy now. As we're getting lower and lower. Wombat, great to see you flying with us, bud. Diddly did diddly did. I wonder what the owl updates are for the traffic. All right, let's slow this one down. We're gonna pull up. We're gonna drop some speed off. He was born in Alma. Yeah. All right, here's the speed starting to drop. Flaps coming into play. Landing gear coming in. And we'll watch our power. All right, we're looking for a visual approach. One way, 1-3. Probably have to get around this bit of a mountain. Easy now, easy. Attack Force Ed. I say Sim Update 6 must be bugging your traffic. Yeah, like if you're using the betas, they, you know, it's rare, very rare you're gonna get kind of like a full smooth flight. Something somewhere is gonna break, you know what I mean? Usually that's the case. You could be lucky, but usually something's gonna break. The airport doesn't exist for you? Uh-oh, Jace, I hope it exists for me. I can't see it yet. I didn't see the airport. I can see something ahead of me. Where's the... Huh. It's in the sim, and it's on Navigraph, but I don't see the shagging thing. Right, well, if we're not landing here, we're just going to fly over it. Have I missed a step? It's an invisible airport. What? This is in the sim, isn't it? No, the dirty things. It's greyed. Oh, no, it is there, but it's not there. Right. Gear up. Flaps in. Increase our power. That's odd. Embarrassing. Our Maple Leaf. I'm too long at this game now to be getting embarrassed. Or the sim. No, well, I mean, if it's military one, that's why it's blurred out. That's very strange, because usually Navigraph will draw it in anyway, won't they? Paul Vester. Firefly 235. We'll see you next time. So, Paul Vester. Now, glad we tidied that up. Right, lads, our first stop of the night now is going to be all the way up at Mandaloo and Cannes. Brilliant. Murph embarrassed himself long before now. Oh, God, yeah. Greg, good to see you, buddy. Dude, yes. Ponytail, yes, good to see you, bud. Hope you're well. There's no refunds. Who looked for refunds? Shag off. It's grand. You know, these things happen in the real world. You fly to an airport and it's not there. You have it in France via 4. That's why. Mrs. GPHI, she gave it a go anyway and she's landed. Good woman yourself. You see? We can do these things when we work together.
Who's in charge? You haven't a clue what you're doing.
Don't mind him. Sam Neill played captain second rank in the Hunt for Red October. There goes the practice run. Well, yeah. Second practice run. We'll have another chance, don't worry. Right. Now, you know what you could do, of course? There's a new gadget that you can use online on the interwebs to oh, mother of Jesus, I'm cooking me engines tonight. What are you doing, Murphy? Literally cooking your engines. What a muppet. Right. France VF4 has the French military airports. Aha. When does Wind Control release the new app? No idea. No idea. All right, let's go back into this gadget. So, on. So we're gonna say on. Right, pull her up there now, Betsy, and let's see what happens. We're kind of heading. Jays, we're going to be low. Let's see what happens. I reckon we're okay. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. I say we're okay, but I mean, you know, your guess is as good as mine, lads. Turn off our landing lights. We're using up all our electricity. France VF4, any decent at the sceneries? Yeah, they are, Stu. They do them packs. They're very good. No, France VF4 are good. Was flying to the Having Vampire in its first aircraft I've used in the sim that actually flames out if you abuse it. The only problem with the Vampire is the sounds and the textures are FSX. You know what I mean? I mean, it's alright-ish, but, you know. There's a great number of us on the way up to where we're going, look. Right now, who's that? Flyer 10 landed there. Oh, now he's gone. Hey, Filthy, good to see you. Apart from not having our first airport to stop at, it's going very well. You know. Jesus then. All is well in the realm. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Murph. Yeah, lad, sorry about that. I thought the airport was there. I blame someone else. I blame MuseFan. But will there be a response? Sourdough Man, good to see you. Totally MuseFan's fault. Yeah. I mean, did we even have to think about it? Even when it was the Bears, we knew it was him. You know, disastrously well. Yeah. Brilliant. Zit got a message deleted. You muppet, what did you do? Didn't take you. Zit got botted because he put in letters that the bot goes, what are you doing? Bleeding tick you. I should actually get the bot to respond. Don't do that again, you bleeding tick you. That'd be brilliant. Oh, brilliant. I need to do that. That'd be fantastic. Look at the cut. Isn't that only marvellous looking? What a machine. What a machine. Off-road, good to see you. Yeah, sure, brilliant, isn't it? Brilliant. Right, so we're on a heading here of... what are we? 0... 5-ish. Cruising at 2,300 feet, give or take. Correct barrow is loaded in. Aircraft's running well. Temps and pressures are in the green, except for the oil temperature, which means RPM needs to go down a smidgen. Which means this needs to go down a smidgen. And how are we looking now? Any better just wouldn't do. Engine 2 is giving me all sorts of issues. I need to fix my engines again because I shagged them. Overboot. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that's interesting. So what I was doing there, lads... Yeah, no, that's interesting. Because obviously I damaged the engine. Meaning you just don't have the same amount of torque or power. You know what I mean? Interesting. We see everything. Yeah. French air traffic must be on strike. Went a bit far with the airport. Yep. Engine 2, today's problem child. Mr. TPHI is upside down. Brilliant to see. Brilliant to see. Right. Let us see. Let us see. Runway for landing here, lads. I'm going to go with runway 17. Runway 17 looks to be the best way to go. Oh, look at Wombat there. That's awesome. Did I not turn my lights off? I did. Even the lights have drag in the aircraft. Cowl flaps, obviously, parasitic drag. Do you know? You see, Muse, Stu, Super Tie, Mr. TPHI, Maple Leaf and Old Veteran. The lot of you into the bold corner now. The lot of you straight to the bold corner. Murph, in your gaming PC, what wattage are you running your PSU? Full tilt, I'd say. I don't have it restricted, so it's I don't know what it is. She's a 1300, I think, so it just runs. How can I test that? Or where could I see it? Linny! It was Linny as well. There's a party in that corner. Yeah. Some amazing tablet to fixing things on the fly. Oh yeah, great bit of stuff. Oh, Black Eyes Gabe is here. I caught the sun. Do you see me, redhead? Good to see you, Gabe. Thank you very much indeed for 58 months at a tier 3. Absolute legend. Welcome in, buddy. Hope you're well. There's the views, though. Look. Isn't it only gorgeous? Just need to know if 750 was anemic for me nowadays. Looking at 1000 watt. Yeah. 1000 watt, especially for peripherals and stuff, if you can, yeah. With the missus here, it has to be a party of epic proportions, right? Every time I see this plane, I think of Band of Brothers. What a show. What a show, Jerry. Texas One Flyboy. Texas here. Good to see you, buddy. And dude, thank you very much for 50 months. Thank you very, very much. Goblin Zoo says Toulon is a major naval base. Raphael's are flying, asking questions, right? It wasn't us. Speaking of which, did you see the trailer for Mazurpoli? According to my little nav map, the airport was a no-fly zone. Yep. I run a Ryzen 9 and 9070 on an 850 gold rated PSU. If you have a beefier GPU, then I would go with 1000. Yeah. CPU is using about 102 watts at the moment. Interesting. Very interesting. Set to drop tomorrow, that Azure Poly trailer. Ooh. I saw a snippet of it. I was like, Jesus, that looks absolutely class. Very, very nice. Very nice. Do you know? Bit of tunage in the background. Man alive, look at this countryside. And like away, way off in the distance, we're starting to see much higher peaks. Colonel Fork, I cannot confirm nor deny. Cannes traffic. Firefly 235, DC-6, 15 miles west. We're going to be inbound for a full stop, runway 17, Cannes. Cannes! Out of genuine curiosity, says Jack Dunn. As a man, now looking back to when you were a kid, did you ever think you'd become this knowledgeable?
Traffic copy.
We got a traffic... Cheer that! Brilliant. Cannes, yeah. That's a confirmed then, yeah. Murph likes looking at the higher peaks. Do you remember the start of Naked Gun? Was a Naked Gun the second 2.5? Everything reminds me of her. When I look at things, I just think... Right. Brilliant. Jack Dunn, it's probably because I talk so much nonsense. But yes. Wait, hang on. Is that my airport? Yeah. We'll circle around and back in. Cannes, Firefly 235. We're going to overfly the airport and enter a left downwind for runway 17. Cannes. At least we know it exists now. Yeah. That's awesome, man. Right, so what's going to happen here? We're going to hang a left. Wombat. It's going to be a left turn, 360 degrees. We're doing a thing with the yoke, look. Yes, look at that, man. Brilliant. Wish me luck as I'm flying the DC-6 4-ish hours tomorrow from Pensacola to Oshkosh. Ooh, nice. That's awesome. Is your photogrammetry off? No. No, that's photo... Is there photogrammetry here, lads? I don't think there is. It definitely ain't off. Right.
Firefly 717 in circuit above Courchevel Airport.
I love hearing the voices. I hear voices. Do you, Murph? What did they say to you? Brilliant. Right. I got ourselves turned around here. Runway 17. That's what we're aiming for. Bring that speed down. You're talking nonsense, Murph. Yeah. You had your number 3 engine give you big problems last flight. Uh-oh. Alright, circling in. Speed's coming down nicely. Will Murph ever make it to Oshkosh? I would love to go to Oshkosh. I would absolutely love it. Gear coming down. Woof. Chase, we're gonna have to do a bit of manoeuvring to get on track here. Murph, speak nonsense? Never. Yeah, I agree, Colonel Ford. I totally agree. I must speak the least amount of nonsense than anyone. Yeah, right. Cannes, Firefly 235. We are on a 5-mile final, runway 17, full stop, Cannes. You did on Vatsum as well, you mad joke. Right, flap, full. And our first landing of the night, we want it to be gentle and beautiful. And without any stutters, please. Easy now. Easy now. We're a little high, a little fast, but that's quite okay. There's the stutters. Be the Janie.
Approaching runway 17. Caution, caution.
All right. Just gently, kind of slithery, a little bit. Easy now. Mind the trees. The DC-6 is actually, like, your view position is high up, but, like, the gear is so long, so, like, your height perception is always going to be a little bit cagey, you know what I mean? Jason, I'm not looking forward to Courchevel. Huh?
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy snooze.
Ah, Jesus, Stu. Touchdown! Watch the nose. Nose. Intubated. Floor at Finton. There's D-Cell.
On runway 17 remaining. 2,300 feet.
And let's get ourselves clear of that runway. Is there a taxiway up here? There is. There's actually a small little glider. Well, it's a grass strip here beside us. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Colonel Indiana, good to see you. Cannes traffic, Firefly 235 vacating the runway Alpha 5. We're going to taxi back up via Alpha and hold short runway 17, Cannes. I did that at the same time as I hit V1 and rotated 7-3. Multitasking at its finest. There's a name for you, Stu. There's a Walker Air. And it sounds like ball and fix. Combine both. Jesus, Walker. You combine them very fast together. This is freaking cool. Look, C-160s as well. You gotta love it. I suppose for us, the C-160 is probably the spiritual kind of granddaughter of the DC-6 for our flights, isn't it? Lots of gliders in this region, yeah. So where we are, that's actually that's a grass strip in between the taxiway and the runway, and it has the same runway name as in 17 and 35. That's interesting, isn't it? Pretty cool looking. There's an ATR. There's a building with Fanula doing the curtains, look. And there, look at that. Yes! This monstrosity of the beast. So hot right now. Me brakes sound shagged. Look at that, man. Isn't that absolutely brilliant? Right. Flaps once again set for takeoff. not going to worry about the cowl flaps now. When Murph pops the engines into Courchevel, he will be a glider in the region also. Yes, yes, I will. Well said. Cannes traffic, Firefly 235. We're going to be departing runway 17, departure to the northeast. Courchevel, Cannes. I nearly said Courchevel like an Egypt. Oh Jesus, look at this chicane. Naughty Gnome, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. It just sounds like a Skoda. So I had my NCT today. The Skoda goes in for its NCT on Wednesday morning. Wish it well, lads. Wish it very well. I mean, so many aircraft. This is savage. So people need NCT in Ireland now. The same as an MOT. Yeah. I was in for the human version of it today. I ended up in hospital. Some crack, wasn't it? If you're flying into Courchevel, I'd make sure water injection tanks are topped up. Indeed. Indeed. Right. Feel the rhythm. Feel the... What was that? Cool runnings. Right. Are we ready, sports fans? Power coming in. 30% on hold. It's going to be a takeoff, left-hand turn out over Cannes. And then it's over Nice. We're heading to Italy next, lads. 59 nautical mile hike. Let that walker go down the road a little bit. Alright, take off power set. Speed. Alive. Bruchel. Jesus, I can't see. The goggles done.
Runway 17 remaining. 3,600 feet.
The goggles do nothing. There goes Speedy Pro. Rotate. The stutters are real. Jump, you devil, you. Yes. Gorgeous. Keep it climbing. Yep, you devil, you. Big. You can do it. Watch your speed. Flaps coming in. Oh yeah, real stutters here. Past few days here, crashes for you when you get to the main menu. No way. Not quite sure. Bellbro, good to see you, buddy. How's the Courchevel shiver? We're shivering. Ryan D. Walker, good evening. Need some help? Any good guides on setting up heli controls? Trying to set up the Dauphin. Duplicating things is confusing. I saw someone put out a video on Discord earlier on of someone doing a setup. I've no Dauphin flights scheduled this week, although I do want to fly it. But I just thought I'd give folks a break of like 3 in a row. But we'll see with the... I'll probably end up flying the Dauphin at some stage. And I'll go through it. My mission now come the weekend is going to be... Well, I say the weekend. I've a bit of time on Saturday. But not much. It's the complete new audio from a stream. Do you know? Now, we don't need a lot of altitude here. We're going to climb a little bit for sure, but ease off the L manifold pressure now, because we're just cooking those engines, right? And if you get up to about 2,000 feet, I'll be happy. So let's have a look. Autopilot is already off. Disengage. So we'll re-engage. We'll go localizer. We'll go heading. We're on track here at the moment. And we're just going to climb at this rate and see what happens. Matthew Crawford, there you go. Wombat, that is some exceptional flying, mate. Don't know how you do it. Oh, look at the view, look. Jesus, lads, isn't that gorgeous? Oh, that is superb, look. Alright, down on the right hand a smidgen. We're still climbing, maybe up to about 3.5. We'll see. We do have a bit of high terrain ahead of us, so we'll need to watch for that. We shall keep our eye on what it is. Upshift is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. We have some tunage. The mighty DC-6. What will happen, friends? Will we master Courchevel? Or will Courchevel give us the almighty kick? So good. We're at Nice. It's very nice at Côte d'Azur. Côte d'Azur. There we go. Look at the state. That is very, very pretty. Oh wait, is Captain Sick back over here? He is. BJ's then we have a huge sim lockup. What's going to happen, friends?
I've said it many times, I know.
We were just about to come up on Monaco and my whole sim has frozen. That's a rarity.
When all the crows decide to meet.
That's a real rarity. I have not gotten a CTD in this in a long time.
I've got it right and I got it wrong.
Do you reckon she's done? Will it come back?
Come sit here with me by the fire
Right now.
and let it go for a little while. So be here as
Will it respond?
starts falling.
Your nameplate has disappeared. I reckon it's shagged. Well, blast, drat and damn.
We got nothing to be scared of. I'd rather be with you than by
One's in chat if you think this will recover. Two's in chat if you think it's shagged.
60% of the time.
Bet he was cacking about landing Courchevel, so we pressed the secret button to freeze it on purpose. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of twos gone in there now. Yeah, be Janie then.
when I was young, I thought control.
That's most unusual. I can't remember. Like that's a straight crash to desktop. No, it's not even a crash to desktop. It's just a sim freeze. The question is, would it have happened if we stayed off multiplayer? Who knows? Let's find the error. If there is an error. Yeah, of course it was Muse. Do you even have to ask? That was Muse fan. Okay, warning, warning, warning. Distributed comm. No. Like it didn't even register as a crash. Stupid thing. Happens to me time to time, always end task it. I can't remember the last time I had a CTD during a group flight. Kato had 2 crashes on Xbox. I don't know, like there's nothing from the sim reporting back to say what the issue was. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll take off from Nice where it's nice. Like, I mean, we're literally at the airport, so I'll start on the runway. Jeez, that's a good one now, isn't it? No, PC's running fine. Although in saying that, why am I getting memory load? Let us see, friends, let us see. So, let me see. Memory load. GTX memory load. It should be just load, not memory load. Load, temp, load, temp. Rise and load, rise and temp. GTX load, GTX temp. Yeah. Our T's and P's are in the green, lads. Very strange. Very, very strange. But sure, look it. Nothing in the log. Negative. Like I said, the French are on strike. Yeah. 24 still CTDs. Yeah, well, to be honest, I haven't had this issue in a long time. When was the last time we just had like a mid-flight CTD for no reason? You know what I mean? Something caused it to upset itself. Interesting. Sim, scenery, plug in. Interesting. Right. Anyway. So we'll start off at Nice. Lima Fox, Mike November. Same here, nothing CTD wise, but a lot the past week. Interesting. It's got to be the multiplayer server, so it has to be like. It's just these things just don't happen, you know. So in an ideal world, we'll all be using Say Intentions in an ideal world. No, Jerry, because if Say Intentions had an issue, it would stop. You know what I mean? It's not controlling the sim. It's just reading what's in there. That makes sense? You should see what happened in the event viewer under Windows log. Then application. Windows log, application. I don't think even the sim said what was wrong. Information. Error. Jesus. Blue screen? Blue screen? Oh, that's all Windows rubbish. It's all Windows stuff. There's nothing there specific to the sim. Edge update. No, like it crashed at 21:59, so there's actually nothing in there for that, look. And even the event, like there's nothing in there, you know. Sim crash, yeah, odd one, isn't it? It may not create a crash report since you end-tasked it. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the sim didn't detect it was a problem. It just got locked up, unable to respond or not responding or whatever. Yeah, there's no log at all, Al. Nothing, zero, nada. It's just a sim. Just the sim. The sim being the sim. Put it this way, did anyone else get a big stutter when I disappeared? That'll tell you. Did anyone notice a big stutter in their flight when I disappeared? Did anyone else get a CTD? D White did? Okay. Right, we'll order in again. Right, Nice. We're going to start on the runway, which is sacrilege, but we'll have to do it. 4 right, says departure. Time of day, I thought I brought it back to like 1800 and something, didn't I? We'll go 6:30. All players, custom, live, lovely. Let's see what happens. Your headphones went quiet. Brilliant, brilliant. Didn't notice any stutters. You didn't, but the stutter, yeah. Okay. I was having mad issues with crashes a couple of weeks ago. Most of CTDs. Had to clean a bunch of cache. I get CTD every day. But that's real life. Yeah. Alright, let's have a look. We're back in action anyway, that's the main thing. Alright, reset barrow. Quick check here. Engine, looking good, looking good. Everything up here is turned on. Pedo, up you devil. Scoop on. We're looking good here, we're looking good there. Alright, I think we're looking good. Turn back on say intentions. Everyone has left Nice. Oh, Jesus. Turn off your smoke, I can't see. Don't I could do for a minute. Settings. Just for a moment.
Runway 4 right remaining. 9,400 feet.
We have all the FPS in the world. Right, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice traffic. Firefly 235 departing 04 right. Nice. Control lock. It loaded the plane in with the control lock on. I mean, that makes all the sense in the world, doesn't it? Right, let's go flying. Are we like Top Gear, leaving those who crash behind all the time? Yes, all the time. Alright, take up power set, airspeed live. We're absolutely hooning at Finton. 80 knots. 100. Yep, Daisy.
On runway 4 right remaining. 7,000 feet.
Yep, you devil you. Gear up. Man, that's a sight, isn't it? Easy now. Alrighty, pick up a bit of speed. We're facing the right way, which is nice. Aviation Geek, this is an awesome plane, yeah. Awesome, awesome. Alright. Superb. Alright, let's keep an eye. Just Roy, good to see you, Roy. Alright, performance is right back where it needs to be. How are we looking on traffic? We're well spread out now, lads. We are well spread out. Alright, engine visualize. Oh, Jesus. Come back here now, Timmy. Up. 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 And up. Alright, let's have a look. Temperatures in the green. What aren't you liking? Cylinder head temperature on oil. There we go. Seeing the start intro and the aerobatics through the Grand Canyon got me back last Wednesday. Open doors. Some crazy pilot, an extra 300. Nice. Alright, we're looking good. We are looking better on our way into Italia.
Again, your traffic, Firefly 717, circling around to land on runway 27.
Good man yourself. Did you sound very convincing? Right. Let's load back in our multiplayer. From 300 and odd frames to, let's find out. Autopilot on balls. Autopilot is. Heading's actually okay. I like the way everyone hung on for me. Is there a great bunch of lads? You know that? Look at the state of the views, look. Jeez, isn't that gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that. Look at the toll. Jeez, the French love their tolls, don't they? Bridge! Nowhere near us, but like, what an amazing bridge. And a quarry. Jeez, look at this. That's insane looking. Keep her climbing. And Monaco. Is that, oh, that is Monaco, look! Brilliant. There's the corner we keep crashing into. Around the hairpin, down the hill, through the tunnel, out with the swimming pool. Ah, it's not only brilliant, isn't it? That is beautiful. There's the casino. Yeah, I think that restart has really helped. She's running well. How's my engines? Cylinder head temperature on number 2. You're a little bit high there, Chief. Cylinder head temperatures.
717 and final.
I'd love to be able to tap on the glass, do you know? I mean, that should sort it out here, shouldn't they? Views are epic, aren't they? Look at that. And it's photogrammetry here as well. Isn't that amazing? Beautiful, lads. Beautiful. Alright, we can lock in our altitude. We're at 5,000 feet. Yep. And let's continue on in. I say my engines aren't happy at all. I tell you, I'm struggling to keep these guys in action tonight. She's happy now, but like, yeah. Google him now. Have a good one, buddy. Take it fierce handy. Now, the good news is, this is our second last stop of the night, lads. Right? And then it's up to Courchevel. And that's where things get absolutely tricky. So we're going to be landing here into Lima India Mike Golf. This is a challenging airport. We're going to go for runway 09. Albenga Riviera, Firefly 235, DC-6. We're 20 miles to the west, inbound for a full stop, runway 09. Riviera. Alright. Alright, now let us see. The plane is happy. Well, it's happier, isn't it? It's happier. And then the crack is really going to start here now in a few minutes, lads, because, you know. Do you have fuel? As I found out, the Dauphin needs fuel to fly. Are you sure? I don't think it does, Big Al. You know. Right. The good news is the sim is behaving very well. That's awesome looking. Fuel is overrated, yeah, and overpriced. I had to do so much extra binding for the Dolphin. Yeah. Most are redundant. Yeah, it's pain, isn't it? Like, once it's set up, great. Do an export as well, Colonel Fork, from your WGS folder. Very important. Or if you use Just Roy's tool, you can just do a backup there and then. Even easier. But it just saves your it just saves all your control inputs. Black Sheep Gene, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, no more stuttering. Yeah, it's running well. Now, in saying that, it's probably because the traffic is so spread out, but it's working well. Defo. Oh, look at the village up there, look. Man alive. There's just so many beautiful locations around here. We just crossed the border into Italy. Italia. Now 09 we're looking for, so a little bit down on the left hand here. On Wombat. There's idle cut off. Looking good, lads. Mad flyby. Oh. So many bridges. I think the AFCS and the Miltech does better than the Teogs one. It doesn't want to fight me, wants to work with me. I think they said they were going to change things up a little bit. Do you know? Number 1 engine is misbehaving. Need to get out and talk sweet to it. The rescue tool for a week now. No wishes found. Planning to upload to flysim.to. Oh, Roy, that's awesome, buddy. It's a friggin' great bit of kit. Didn't have much time with the Dauphin yet, but still have some trouble getting her into a hover. Yeah. There's an update coming. I'm very much looking forward to that. There was a speck on my screen for a minute. I was trying to blow it off, and then I finally realised it was me mouse. I did that all the time, Gene. Don't worry. I'd be like, you know, why is... Oh, wait, it's not me. Brilliant. Now, this is going to be a nice bit of a practice run here, lads. So, we're going to come off the autopilot. We're going to hand fly this one in. Autopilot off. And hand flying this Mahaki in here, especially with the mountains around us, this will give us a good owl trial run for what's coming next. So, power coming back. And watch the friggin' mountains. Easy now. Looking good. You've got your popcorn ready for the next leg? That's the spirit. Jay, isn't this absolutely gorgeous scenery though? Isn't it? It's beautiful up here. France and Italy, this neck of the woods, it's stunning. Look at these mountains. Mountainous Regionus Maximus. Look at it, man. You have all these mad little towns and villages way off in the mountains, look. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. More bridges. The hills are alive with the sound of... Oh, heck yeah. Good eight. We're down here to the right. I don't suppose you'll be showcasing the new nice scenery, will you? Huh? Is there a new nice scenery? There is. Riviera, Firefly 235, DC-6. We are 5 miles off runway 09. Full stop landing. Riviera. Here we go. Look at this place, man. Jesus. Right, we need to come in, tactical approach. Put the nose up here now, quickly. Nice or nice? It's a nice scenery, Nice. Came in on a descent approach and almost broke your neck on the landing. You're doing something right. Lima, India, Mike, Golf. This is gorgeous. The Nice biscuits are nice. Yeah, I agree. Stop pronouncing it nice. It's pronounced nice. Nice. No, put your gear down, you muppet. I'm about to hit me landing gear switch a second time because I'm an idiot. Yes! Right, easy now. For now, I'm updating Maastricht. They're not into scenery design anymore. Ah! That's unfortunate, but Roy, yeah, it sounds interesting, bud. Maastricht is brilliant. I honestly want to know how Wombat is so good at his formation flying. Tell us your secrets, Wombat. He could tell you, but then he'd have to kill you. You know. 2 out of 2 landings, no trees harmed tonight. Greta will be happy, home wrecker. Murph, would it be good to have a flight with Jurassic Park for people who have it? Yeah, 100%. We haven't done much with Jurassic World or Jurassic Park. We've done it once or twice, but yeah, we could. Good shout, Tarnish. My schedule is out the door busy. But that's not to say we won't. Like, this week I'm here. Next week, I'm not here Friday. So Friday week, I'm not here. I'm gone until the following Friday. So there's a whole week that I need to catch up on. We'll probably do a couple of Sunday streams to catch that back up. Do you know? Viper,
runway
I read
9.
that in my head.
Caution, caution.
It calls Nice nice. Oh, does it really? Easy now. Jeez, this is gorgeous looking. Look at this for an approach. The lovely little river. And there's trout in that stream, lads. Tis absolutely gorgeous. Riviera. Firefly 235, short final, runway 09, full stop, Riviera. Easy now. You'd love another Vietnam stream. Ah. Next few weeks, I too am crazy busy. Won't be here tomorrow. We'll be attempting to fly an A320. Haha, nice, Scott. So our next Monday night series, probably no surprise, it's going to be the national parks of the USA, a selection of them. You know? Easy now. We're a little bit high here, but let's see what happens. Easy now. Alright.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Stu, and not all me lights worked that time. He's going to demand a refund, in which my response will be, from a customer care point of view, shag off. Why didn't them shagging lights turn out? Intubate it. Flaps in. Yeah, intubate it. Bit of manual braking. Get ourselves turned round. Alright. Looking good, looking good. And before I say anything else, also my sincere apologies for wrecking your head. 'Tis a gift, you see. I'm wrecking the head of like developers in the background saying, oh, I noticed this, I saw that, I noticed this, and they're like, yeah, thanks. Anyway, it's Evitech is here. Good to see you, bud. We need to have an emote that we can buy to yell at you to shag off. What, yell at me? No. No, Jesus, no. Look at the state. I gotta say, lads, performance is real good. Well, I say that. That wasn't to you, Stu. I just laughed when Murph says it. I don't know, LP Patrol. I reckon you told Stu to shag off. I don't know who's in charge. Oh no, don't hit everyone. Riviera, Firefly 235, DC-6 are going to be lining up and departing. Runway 09 are departure to the north. Riviera. How's everyone's radios doing? Can we get a shout out on anyone who's on radio? Say hello. Let's have a listen.
Hello, hello, hello.
There's one.
Hello.
There's 2 and 3. Are there's more than 2 or 3?
Flight 717, getting ready to take off on runway 09.
Needs to be in Muse's, my and Gibbo's voice. What if you put the 3 of them together, Scott? Like some sort of a constructive kind of a choir, you know? You're not getting a response. Can't sort out your mics, is D-White. It's like it's muted. I'm in me pit. Mine is not working, but I've tested it and it is working.
Is it November 263, climbing to 12,000 feet?
Oh, Jesus.
Thanks very much. Right. We're doing a thing, look. We can harmonise. Yeah, harmonise. Shag. Yeah, we'll need to do that. It'll sound... Oh, Jesus, we could do an L water takeoff here. What do you reckon? Injected water... Jesus, the plane looked like Lego. See that? Right. Water injection pumps. Turn them on. Yes, we need those. And coming down here... Flaps are set. Right, friends. Let us see what happens. The final hurrah. Manifold pressure 30% and hold. At around 47, we should get our green lights for the water. Green lights are on. Heisenberg, good to see you. Let's fly. Takeoff power set. Speed live. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Heisenberg, hope you're well, buddy. When are you going? It's next week, Heisenberg, isn't it? 100 knots. He said. Yup, you divil you. Look at the state of this departure. Next Monday. Alright, flaps in. Ease off the power. Ease off the RPM. Watch our climb rate. Water injection off. We're climbing. And we're looking better. Oh God, we do. Oh, we do, but we just don't use it on the stream. Just uploaded my thought for the sound. What do you think? Scott, who and what is this?
Hello. 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 Hello.
Thank you for your contribution, Scott. Yes, something like that. It sounded just like Muse fan, to be fair, didn't it? Oh, heck yeah, look at that. Right. We're looking good here, lads. Surprisingly, we're looking good for someone who's about to attempt, you know, a ridiculous attempt of landing into the thing, right? Left turn coming in. Look at this scenery. Look how pretty it is. How peaceful. How tranquil. And how very soon this is all going to change into... We're going to do what? Yeah, right. Are we all looking forward to this now? Easy now.
Courchevel, there are a bunch of fireflies coming your way. Maybe get some extra emergency trucks.
I second the motion. We will need a lot of emergency vehicles. Right. In the words of Murphy, don't panic. It's going to be grand. Idle cut off, I don't believe you. Mine did that. We've had a CTD each. There's QC Frank in the Fuga. Easy now. Oh, yeah. Easy now, he says.
Uphill approach or the downhill approach into Courchevel?
Oh, it'll have to be the uphill approach. That'd be runway 22. Question for you, Murph. Before I email Parallel 42,
I'll put it there, Devils.
does Chase Plane remember your Xbox controller? I have to keep setting mine up unless it's active before the sim starts. It should remember it, yeah. It should remember it. Is it a wireless controller or is it wired? Because what's happening is your PC could be assigning it a new USB ID, and that's what's throwing it off. And that's a sim issue, not a Parallel 42 issue. That makes sense? Cyrus T is here, 50 months, Jesus! Cyrus, you absolute mad devil! Is there anything that man can't do? Cyrus T, 50 months. Good evening and happy Monday, buddy. The man is a legend. Right. We're going to Courchevel. And if you're over on Twitch, you now have audio to listen into. If you're not on Twitch, you'll make up your own music. Do a bit of a dance. You know. They're on to you. Viper, you need to, like, wait about a week. It's too easy for me to see what you're typing, so every time I'll be like, I know what he's trying to do. Think of the cat and mouse maneuver. You know. Oh, the tunage is real. Yes! Here we go, Fireflies. Into the Bijani then. Where's that then, Merv? Just the Bijani then. There we were, all looking forward to it, thinking this wouldn't be much of a problem. And then we realised, Bijani then. Look at that view. Jeez, the view out the window, look. Look at this! Man alive, look at the view. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Look at the state of that. Synthesizer solo, you know. Big mountain ahead of us. We're still climbing. This is amazing looking, isn't it?
5%.
Absolutely amazing looking. Howard Jones. Easy now. Oh lads, look at this, man. This is what it's all about. Oh, beautiful. So your push to talk shows us it is working, but when I have it on open mic, it's fine, says D White. So bring over a little menu. Group chat, push to talk on or off. I leave mine. It's actually sitting here as off. Otherwise, it's like I don't know what the crack is. But that's how I have mine set up, and I should only be transmitting when I say, well, when I press the button. Hello?
Hello? Hello to you too.
Is it me you're looking for? Right. Are we going the right way? We are. We got 103 miles now to go. We're going to stop climbing because we're high enough at the moment. We're going to go autopilot. Activate the divil, turn the divil, and lock in the divil. Now, how many engines? They don't feel right. You know, they're shagged. Ooh. That's the 5th time I've broken my engines tonight. I don't know why. Right, bit of oomph. Here we go. Now we're flying somewhat level. And we're heading to that place we're all going to be worried of. Easy now, Murph. Easy. Any chance we could do some hiking up to the top of the mountain after landing at Courchevel? You mad? Me reckon the Dauphin is in the same cat. Yeah, Belbro, I agree. I love the Dauphin. No, I'm breaking it. Stu, if you want to challenge... And here is me thinking you knew how to handle this beast. No, I do. Well, you know. Sir Beaky, good evening. Hope you're well. It's grand, lads. I am just doing these things to show you the consequence, you know, if you mishandle it. Look at the cut of this. This looks absolutely gorgeous. It's friggin' real looking, man. It didn't cause us to... Mr. TPHI! Rubbish! I still have it, DY, but I'm not using it. Or I'm not using it tonight, that is. Right. How are we looking here now? Get another blast of speed. Still, we know you want it. You can't go by Murph. I haven't broken it all night. I've no idea what he's doing. Listen. There's no need for that, Muse, you know. Where's this now? Jesus, have I no tunes? Yes, we'll play this. Your live weather is showing up as high-level clouds. Interesting. It's the time of day, D. White. Time of day. Look at this reverse psychology happening. No DC-6 for us. Go way out of that with that hashtag. Ban that hashtag. Oh jeez, I've lost all audio. And now it's back. What happened there? Hang on. I need to do a quick change of audio. I can't hear anything now. This is hilarious. What do you mean lame? Give it a second. There we go, it's back. Lame. No, no, stop it. You got the audio back. Cocker, good to see you. DC-6 for life, yes. All I'm going to say is you don't know what you're missing. Agreed. Stu, Cyrus, Elric, Miss TPHI, Muse Fan, and Super Tie, please report with your bag and baggage to the bold corner now. That's you know. It's all gone messed. Total messed. What does it mean, homewrecker? You see, what happens is, if someone tries to put a link in the chat, the bots block it because, well, we got a stupid link one day, right? And it almost got me banned from the internet. So this lot put in the 3 dots, and I'm thinking they're trying to communicate, so my eyes then ignore everything else and I get focused on what are they trying to do. And then I realise that they're trying to take the Dennis Hickey. You see. Oh, jeez. It's not an invitation for you all to type the shagging thing in. That's why we can't find his OnlyFans page. Correct. You know. Look at this. Look at a great bunch of lads now, yeah? Curse that Dennis Hickey, you know. Ian Fisher's even doing it, for crying out loud. Here we go, yeah. Colonel Foy, yeah. Great bunch, yeah. Hang on a second now, yeah. Tonight, our live television audience are taking the Dennis Hickey. Hang on, I'll play something for you now. There they go now, look. You can all shag all the way off, right? How big is the bowl corner? The bull corner? There's going to be a huge party on in that corner except Murphy. I like being thanked. I know I can shag off. I got it in writing. Heisenberg, you have that in writing. I actually do. That's so funny. QC Frank, you made a mess of that. It should have been a 5. Ah, brilliant though. You know, he actually has it in writing. Isn't that brilliant? Right, we're about 70 miles away. We're moving though at a rate of knots. I wish they still sold those. I need those for my wife to show the poor drivers. Which? You need to get footage of the landings in Courchevel and play this music over them. You wouldn't have us any other way though, Murph, and you know it. Yeah, that's true. I believe, says Colonel Fork, that sometimes people who were bullies as kids grow up and get bullied a lot as adults, and kids who get bullied a lot grow up to bully the bullies. Yes. It's gas, bullying. What a friggin' topic. Like, I was bullied as a kid. Nothing to the extent that others were. Like, I had to introduce them to, Thomas O'Flaherty and Jack Johnson, and that was the end of that. But yeah, it's kind of like a rite of passage in a lot of places. I hate it. Like, when my young lad was growing up in school, I was like so worried, as in, Jesus, and now we bully you. Yeah. But it's kind of it's on the playful side of, you're not kids anymore. I'm not a kid anymore, no. Oh, the sign, shag off. Oh, yeah. A full-sized one, What's that reg plate? Sierra Hotel Alpha Golf Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot? Yes, that's the one. He's got kids' hands, though. Ah, Jesus. Jesus. Listen, I've lots of work to do with audio. I'm looking forward to the end result. I'm just not looking forward to setting it all up. You know what I mean? Teeny tiny hands. Yeah. Fisher Price hands, Jesus. And hair of a 70 plus. Wait, what? Yeah, alright. Great bunch of lads. Jesus. You wouldn't want to have emotions, you know, or feelings. It's a it's a Temu hairline. For crying out loud. These hands are small. The ones over there are far away. Yeah. Mr. Potato Head hands. I don't need to sit here and take this. Oh, wait, I'm pressing the button wrong. I don't need to sit here and take all this. You know what they say about big fingers, big nostrils? Just getting the weather. It's not that he's going bald, it's the mallet head bulging through the hair. Emotions and feelings are overrated. Yeah, it's terrible. We're going to need a lot more altitude. 47 degrees tomorrow. What? 47? Jesus. Easy. Play better music. What are you talking about? Another heat wave. I drink all night. Sing! We're climbing here now, look. This scenery, lads. Ridiculous. I'm hot, but not in that way. So hot right now.
Oh, Jesus.
Papa Justify, good to see you. It's all fun and games now, lads. What is that? It's a tree on a bit of dirt. Look. Jesus, what's that? Right. Oh, look at these mountains are heading for. This is terrifying. What is going to happen? Simulated horror. Floating trees, I am telling you. Oh, Jesus. The DC-6 broke this. The DC-6 broke the scenery. Yeah. Bookkeep, good to see you, bud. Dude, thank you very, very much. Right, we have the Eye of the Tiger, right? As we should attempt to put this DC-6 into Courchevel like we intended. You know, make it look like it was intentional. Oh, yeah. Look how confident we look. We're very close to that mountain. I mean, I think we're okay here. Just. Yo, look at the state of that. Horrendously massive mountain. Avoid. Like, there's a level of confidence here, you know what I mean? Jeez, the scenery though. Isn't this absolutely savage? Your whole PC just went, nope, uh-oh, oh no, really? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, now, oh no, left, yes. This is pure silly. This is going to be pure silly. Just bought chase plane. Hey, come on, Patrick Doyle. It's only brilliant. Probably Pete is sort of dead. Oh no, what happened? What happened? Oh, Jesus. Wow, look at this. Look at this, lads. Isn't this absolutely incredible? This is... I mean, this is epic. It's stupid, but it's epic. Do you know? Right, aircraft, how are you behaving? Oh, no, it's giving out about everything because we're so high. Ew. Right, we need to fix things. Carb temperature and... Jesus, carb temperature. You see, we're actually going higher. And we need... Jesus, we need to go even higher. Yup. You devil. See if this helps. Yes. We're still climbing. Oil pressure. She's giving out about oil pressure. But sure, you know what I mean. Rev, we're up there now a little bit, Jacksine. Yup, you devil, you. Right. Now we're back in action, lads. Is there an airport here? It's an Altiport. So Courchevel, built in the 1960s, the idea of getting people in and out of the ski resort, which is frequented by the celebrities and, you know, important people. We're all important people tonight. But anyway, it's a rather dangerous one. You need a special rating to fly into this. Aircraft these days, you usually find the likes of kind of standard general aviation, Cessnas, PC-12s maybe, Otters, Twin Otters, that kind of stuff. Helicopters especially. What we're doing is, well, for science. It's for science. It's going to be totally fine. So we have a mad bit of an approach into this. So our heading right now is actually kind of decent, right? Why did that turn off? The stupid thing. Turn back on. And turn that back on. Let's try that again, Murphy. Right. So we're over here on the right-hand side a bit, and we're going to ramble all the way up. And then it's going to be a fierce left-hand turn for runway 22. That's the plan now, lads, you know. What will happen? I landed and I saw him upside down, sort of on the grass. Oh, ouch. Ouch, ouch. I think our altitude now is safe. Lock it in there now. Do we get me straight if we land? Heck yeah. Look at this. Look at the state of that. Absolutely freaking gorgeous. Right. Courchevel traffic, Firefly 235 inbound, full stop, runway 22, Courchevel. Right, lads, here it goes now. Are we ready for the thing? Autopilot, be gone. It's all happening now, Jemima. Clear the screen. All is going to be well. There's nothing to worry about at all. Power coming down. We're too high, you muppet. Right, don't panic. We'll circle around a bit. Nothing to be worried about. Oh, yes. There she be. Altitude dropping. Easy now. Alright, let's go for some flaps. Easy. Gear down.
Hang on to your hats, boy.
Right, lads, we're going in. Oh, Jenny, then. This is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Right, all the flaps. Courchevel, Firefly 235, lining up for runway 22, full stop landing, Courchevel. Christian, use a 5090.
Good luck, boss.
Thanks very much now, you know, I'll attempt this only once. Get right.
Impossible for a mist.
Silence, I shall say this only once.
Speedy.
Silence, I heard myself talking to myself there, that was weird. Right. Oh, Jesus, lads.
That's Jesus.
Be grand. There's nothing to worry about here. All is going to be great. Gibbo, good to see you, buddy. Gibbo tuned in at the perfect time to see me make a complete balls. I know.
It's not the plane. It's the pilot.
Listen, at the moment, you know. Oh, jeez. Watch your speed. I'm in danger. This could be grand, or not grand at all. So many aircraft I didn't even die yet. Right, easy. Jeez, there goes Wombat. It's all happening now, lads.
I have, Ted. I've been drinking like a man.
You are the danger. Speed is okay. Gently. Or high. Easy. This doesn't need to be pretty.
Approaching runway 22. Caution, caution.
Jesus. Easy, easy. Don't hit that bank.
Dreamy, sleepy,
Idle.
nighty, snoozy, snooze.
We're down. Someone's upside down. Oh no. Medic. Reversers. Out of beta. Power on. Will you just clip that? That's like the best thing I've ever done. Get up the hill, Betsy. Come on, get up the hill. Yes, it's going up the hill. Brilliant. Now don't slam it into the shagging wall. Did you just see what it did? It actually did it without dying. That was fantastic. Did you see it? Easy now. No, there's no shagging refunds. Easy. Now listen, I'm as impressed as you're surprised. Oh, Jesus. Thanks very much. Did you see that for a landing? Jesus. And it was like 390 odd. I mean, that's absolutely fine. Right, now you lot. You might be sitting on the ground here thinking you're safe. You're not. Get back up fairly lively now. Get back up into action. And we have a look. Oh, Jesus. We have a look at these landings coming in. Say intentions pilots coming in. Jesus, he's sideways. Was that like Proby Pete?
That's how babies are born.
Jesus. This is just like, you know. Airwolf made it as well. This is ridiculous. Right, hang on a second now. Over here, you. Right, lads. Attempt the landings once again. The soul of the plane is left. Oh, there's Muse! I don't believe it. Has Muse fan actually done this? Jesus, he did, look. Good man, Muse fan, you absolute ledge. Look, do you see what he did? Right. This needs to be done properly now. No acting them up it. You need to get airborne and then we start flying in again, right? What do you mean pure luck? Pure luck. Very impressive, very impressive. Yeah. There's at least one gravestone for Cian Lafford along here. Proby P gets one as well. Jesus. Right. Who has the stones to do it again? Right. I kind of missed it. Yeah. Oh, jeez, there goes Jalagod. He's going to give it another blast. There goes Mr. TPH. Ah, brilliant. These are all... Go on up there now, lads. And we get a good long hard look at this now. Will I it? Is it now? Sunjammer. He's giving it a shot. There's a lot of... I suppose, lads, what I will say, if you're not going to attempt another landing, maybe pause your sim or just hit the escape key. Because there's a limit on what the sim can load. Do you know what I mean? Your beautiful landing wasn't on the screen. You did a 159. Nice. Nice. I can see aircraft departing, but I can't see anyone following back in. You know what I mean? There goes Airwolf. Whoop, you devil, you. Grey Skies is trying it. Angels 1-5 and a Connie looked. Whoa. Savage. We just need the sim to load it. To load in the aircraft. You know what I mean? Because it looks as if everyone kind of disappears after a few moments. Which is no crack at all. Wait, hang on. Illicit Major. Oh, Jesus. Sight, look out. Ooh. Ooh. Jesus, it's all happening now. Did you see it? Oh no, some people's dead. He fell. Medic. No, Jesus. No, no. No, that was brutal. Here comes Mr. GPHI. Jesus. She's down. Wombat is down. M8 fan is down. Jesus, Wombat, will you get the brakes? Will you get the brakes? He got the brakes. He got the brakes. Supivo, poor old divil. Maid fan is going back down the hill. Don't panic now. Is there any traffic out here at all? There's a wild sunjammer. I'm sure there's loads of aircraft landing. Oh wait, here. Oh Jesus. There was Grazer, but then he disappeared, look. I mean, that has to be the screenshot just there, doesn't it? Danny Plump! Yes! Oof! He's... Oh, Jay. Oh, no! Oh no! Abort! Abort! Oh, he's stuck it in the wall. You alright? You alright? Speedy Pro died on takeoff. It's quite okay. As you do.
Jesus.
It'll buff out, yeah. There's a weirdness trying to load in the models. So lads, yeah, if you're not flying, just hit escape, which is... Because if you hit escape, it unloads your aircraft from my screen. And then we get to see folks coming in. Frank! Oh no, Frank is dead! Although we kind of rescued it. Airwolf! Oh, Jesus! It's looking good. It's looking good. Good man yourself. Nicely done, man. Kid Fox, an MB339. Oof. Oh, it looks okay. Remember doing this for hours in 2020? Yes. Good stuff, lads. Good stuff. As I said, if you're not flying it, just hit escape. Keep an eye on the stream then. Vacuum made it. Speedy Pro, you crashed again. Jesus. Right, here comes idle cut off. Do. And Grazer. Jesus. Come on, Gruber. Oh no, Grazer. Oh, Jesus. Idle cut off, nicely done. Grazer made it as well. Please check landing gear. Go on, Frank. He's down, you know. Man, Frank. Here goes Maid Fan. Jeez, look at the angle of attack. Uh-oh. He's alright. Ooh, nice. Just made it. I mean, that could have went either way. Here comes Dalagod and Mike Collins. Look at the rate of descent. Easy. Oof. Uh-oh. Oh, pull up. Oh, Jesus. You hit the... Oh, ouch, we said. You took a bit of the bank, with you. Here's Angels 1-5. Oh, jeez. Madness. Danny Plum. This is looking better. Way better. Oh, yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Into beta. That's way better, Danny Plum. Nicely done, buddy. Here comes Sunjammer. ATR lands quite easy when on fumes. Oh, Jesus. He's alright, he'll make a stop. Frank! Poor old Frank. Rogers RC inbound. Look at Hans Gruber, look, the absolute mad devil. Rogers RC coming in hot, but nicely done. Look at this Egypt, look. Ah, lads. Up! Oh, no! Updraft. Oh, no. Oh, no! Oh, jeez! No, no, Gruber, no. Oh, no. And into the wall. Bash. Ouch. Ouchie, ouch. Got a picture on Discord? Clips. What's in photos and media? Speedy Pro. Oof. Oof. Frank, you've loads of stutters. Here comes Uniform Goose. Go on, Goose. Oh yeah, the missing landing gears, it's ridiculous, isn't it? It's just an LOD. Yeah, he's just nicely done, Goose. Goose, you left a man on the runway. Well, Jesus, here we go now. Greys are trying it again. One engine. Oh no! Pull up! Oh, Jesus! Here comes Mate Fan. That's tidy. He made it. He made it. Like, when you look at the sheer friggin' drop, it's unreal, isn't it? Absolutely unreal. Jeez, I mean, that's 4 for 4. We haven't exploded on touchdown. We're doing something right. It's mad, isn't it? We're off to Malaysia next week. That's going to be an absolute barrel load of laughs. Shanks, stay away from them trees, will you? Poor old Shanks. Oh, Jesus. Courchevel, isn't it an absolutely mad place, isn't it? It's mad. To think this actually exists. Crazy, isn't it? That was deliberate. Here we have the monument to Shanks. In the trees, you know? It's unreal until you look down. Luckily. Yeah. Can say the carnage was heftier the first time you visited. Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, the skill that you... Alaric, how did you end up there? The skill that you have being able to land here, it's actually quite impressive. I mean, before, this just never would have happened. This never would have happened. There'd have been more people imprinted into friggin' here. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is. It's quite mad, isn't it? It is quite mad. Like, look at the incline of that runway. Isn't that crazy, isn't it? Absolutely bananas. Right, lads, we're going to leave it there. We're back tomorrow night. We're taking a flight in the TBM into the night. That's our group flight for tomorrow night. Again, we're going to be using Same Intentions, but I'm going to be using the ATC element of it. And it's a flight in Florida. IF4 flight. So, where's me stripes? Homewrecker gets stripes. Give him the stripes. But yeah, we're going to be flying the TBM in Florida tomorrow night with an IF4 flight. And it'd be great for you guys to join along. Wednesday we have the news. We're also checking out some hardware. Thursday a double header, and then we've 2 streams on Friday night. We're with Microsoft Official on the first part. Fibro, good man yourself. And then we have our own then on the second part. So it'll be a busy one for sure. To think the logs was used for this, we need to go back to the logs as well. Because looking at you lads coming in here, it's really not a high enough challenge for you. For some it is, but for some it isn't. So next week we're in Malaysia, and that's going to be a tasty approach, and then we go to Lukla. So it's all to play for now, lads. Tis all to play for. Tis all happening. But anyway, I want to thank you all so very much indeed for tuning in. The support as always, lads. It's absolutely incredible. Also a shout out tonight to Say Intentions. I think we had a good old run using Skynet tonight, and that amount of aircraft. So it's data that they can use, and let's see what they can do with it. As I say, if there's nothing they can do on their side, they will. If we have to wait for a sober Microsoft to do their side, well, then we put in the request, do you know? But yeah, the logs. We'll have to do the logs soon, do you know? But anyway, lads, thanks so very much indeed for tuning in and for keeping me company. And yeah, I'm loving this series because, well, I mean, I'm after getting 4 landings. Haven't died yet. It's great. But yeah, we'll see how we get on next week. So until tomorrow, have a lovely evening. Enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll see you tomorrow at the same time, 1900 Zulu, right here on Twitch and on the Tube. Until then, you take care.
Did you see what happened to Matty Lonesome? Oh, that was brilliant. Did you see him? Matty, are you okay? Are you okay, Matty? Oh, Jesus. Oh.
Hands. Is Mike Roch in the chat? Mike Roch? That's brilliant! Hey everybody! Is there a Mike Roch here? Is Mike Roch here? I need to fix this. Do you hear the noise? Outside the plane? You just need to fix that, lads. It's the... Ready for this to give up? I'm a little teapot, short
Dreamy, sleepy,
and
nighty,
stout.
snoozy, snooze.
Here is me handle, and here is me spout. When I get all steamed up, hear me shout. Just tip me over and pour me out. Ah, Jesus!
Oh, stop!
You see? Oh, hang on. I'm after bashing me knee. Don't be that curious. It's not, no!